It is your girl, the one and the only Spicy, and I'm back today with another All Signs Live. I hope that you all are doing well. I'm doing well. I'm just blessed and just grateful to still be here. Y'all, school started on Monday, so you already know, like, I needed some time to adjust and transition, but yeah, it is what it is. The school year is in full swing and I'm busy. But I'm here and I'm definitely excited to get into the reading for today. If you all are tuning in, just say hey, let me know how you all are doing. I am pretty much ready to get started. Today's live, we're going to be talking about new love. Okay, so the question is, who's next in love, okay, or who's coming towards you next. I had to make sure that I put no exes or situationships in the title, so I hope the title isn't too confusing. But yeah, I'm not talking about exes today, and I'm not talking about past situationships. I'm talking about new people and new energy. But of course, look, if I describe an energy that is coming towards you and that's not necessarily something that you want, then the best thing that you can do is to ensure that you have proper boundaries. Okay, ensure you have proper boundaries. um so yeah, that's all I can say. All right. um Let me know which sign I should start with, and shout out to everybody that is in the live. Definitely make sure that you all are liking the live. Hey, let's get it. I'm gonna go ahead and pin the title in the chat just so people don't keep asking like what it is that we're doing today. I feel like when I did that the last time I went live, it helped to dispel a lot of those questions. But hey, Katara. Hey, Millie. Millie, it's nice to see you. I was actually thinking about you because I was like, I wonder if Millie's busy whenever I go live. But now that the school year has started again, I'll be going live around this time. I'll be going live. But yeah, y'all, I'm a single parent, and so pretty much everything is on me. Okay, if you're a single mom or a single dad, then you know exactly what it is that I'm talking about. So I had to give myself a couple days to actually transition. So that's the only reason why I had to reschedule the live. Millie said, yeah, you've been working mid shifts. Yeah, I get it. I get it. You probably aren't really able to really tune in like that, even passively. Um, Hey, Cha Cha. It's nice to see you. It's definitely Mod Squad. Mod Squad. But okay, y'all, let me know which sign to start with since y'all are here. Just let me know. I'm sure Let's Get It is going to say Cancer. Millie, I'm sure you're going to say Aries. Uh, Cha Cha is probably going to say Pisces or Aries. Yeah, I'm trying to remember y'all signs for real. Yo, I'm cracking up. But y'all, just let me know which sign you want me to start with. At this point, I feel like it's between water and fire. Just let me know, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and get a sip of water and then we're gonna get started. Like I said, y'all, we're talking about new love today. I'm not talking about exes or situationships. So if that's what you want to listen to, then I would say tune in tomorrow, because I think the question I'm reading for is it over? Okay? Is it over? All right, so Katara said Sagittarius or Leo. Millie said Aries. Okay, so we're gonna start with the fire signs then. That's what it seems like it's hitting for. We'll start with Sagittarius and then we'll go to Aries for Millie, and then we'll go back to Leo. So that's what we're gonna do. All right, I already cleared out the space. So let me get my timestamps ready and then we could get started. All right, so we're gonna start at 4 minutes and 30 seconds for Sag. 4 minutes and 30 seconds. All right, let's go. And like I said, if I'm describing an energy that you don't want to welcome into your life, then use proper boundaries, okay? Like, and exercise discernment. All right, so who's coming towards you in love? Who's coming towards you in love? Okay, so I like this person. The energy that I'm picking up is someone who is just a really good leader. Like there's someone who definitely likes to, do things on their own. They're very independent, but it's also someone who has the ability to be a part of a group. And I feel like they typically play the leadership role in positions. So if it's as far as like their family or their friends, even if they're not like the matriarch or the patriarch of their family, they're very much an important person. So I think that a lot of people really depend on and lean on this person, but I just feel like there's someone who really isn't self centered. There's someone who's diplomatic, someone who loves to compromise with others. Um, and this is also someone who's like very intuitive. And I'm kind of picking up that this is someone who I think I said that they like to do things alone. So they like to have their own like alone time because they feel like when they're in their alone time, they can recharge. Some people feel like they have to be around other people in order to like recharge their batteries. But this is the type of person that would rather like go off, spend some time in solitude, and once they're ready to join the group again, they have no issues with doing that. But this isn't really like a loner. I just feel like they're more so of like, they're like an introvert extrovert. So I guess they're like an ambivert is kind of what I'm seeing here, like an ambivert. So I like that. But yeah, this is definitely someone, like I said, just taking it back to not being self-centered. They're not someone that tries to fight for attention. I feel like they get a lot of attention, but they don't necessarily try to fight for it. So this is someone who isn't really like insecure. It's someone who is like humble, someone who knows who they are. Um, and I like the fact that they, don't try to like steal the show, if that makes sense. Like this isn't going to be the loudest person in the room. If they're not going to be the loudest person in the room. And I also feel like you may meet this person in just like a very unexpected way. Okay. For some of y'all, I feel like when you actually meet this person, you may not be like as put together or as dressed up as you typically are. Like you could meet this person in sweats and a bonnet. And it's like, even though you feel like you're not at your best, like beauty wise, or you feel like you're not as attractive, I feel like this person is really gonna find the beauty in you. So it's gonna be a bit unexpected. Like you may not really believe this person as they're trying to come on to you or try to talk to you because you just feel like, oh, I'm not at my best. Like, your hair might not be done, your makeup may not be done, your nails may not be done. Like I said, you may not have on the best outfit. But this person is still going to admire like the beauty that is within you that just exudes off of you. So I feel like this person is going to be more so attracted to your energy. Let's get it. You said not the bonnet. I'm just saying, like, I'm just picking up that it's like you're not gonna be at your best. Like you're just gonna feel like just not put together. Some of y'all could even be leaving the gym, so you might feel like you stinky and sweaty and all of this, but like this person really gonna be looking at you like you're the most beautiful or attractive or most handsome person they've ever seen. So it's just something about you getting caught off guard. Okay. I'm just saying, is this what I'm picking up? All right. But yeah, I definitely like the fact that this person has their own personal like internal compass. Like they have their own level of morals. Sorry, this a dog barking outside. They have their own level of morals and integrity and their own truths that they stand by. So I don't really see this as someone who like follows the crowd. I feel like they're a leader. Um yeah, that's what I'm getting here. Let's see what else is going on with this person. Thank y'all so much for the hearts in the chat. Oh, that's so nice. Cha-Cha said congrats. Congrats. Yeah, you might not feel like you're a looker. You really gonna be looking at this person like, why are you even looking at me? I'm dressed down. Like, why are you even doing it? But I really do feel like this person is gonna see past anything that you may deem as like an insecurity. That's what they're gonna do. All right, so what will they find to be the most attractive quality about you? You said the dog is the confirmation. Yo, that dog was really like, okay, so what will they find to be the most attractive quality about you? They're going to like how your voice sounds, okay? This person is going to think you have a really sexy voice. It could be really high pitched, or it could even be like really deep. But this person is definitely gonna fall in love with your voice. If you have a lot of pride in like where you are from, they're gonna love that about you as well. So if you are from the US, you might, wear a lot of like United States flags on your body. I don't know. Like if you're from a different country, it's like you may rep your country, and it's like this person is gonna love that you take pride in like your ethnicity and where you're from. This person is also gonna love the fact that you're able to speak up and voice your opinion. Okay, so you're very opinionated, and nothing really holds you back from just stating how you think and how you feel. Okay, so if you're very expressive, it's like this person is gonna love that about you as well. All right, so what do they want with you? Which type of relationship? Okay, which type of relationship? All right, so this person, I feel like they want to establish something a bit more serious with you. Now this person is definitely someone who's used to getting like the short end of the stick as it relates to relationships. I feel like the person that you're dealing with is someone who doesn't really have an issue with like being generous or being charitable. Someone who actually wants to give materially, but I feel like in their past, when the shoe was on the other foot, if they needed something, they were deprived or neglected, abandoned, or even alienated. So I just feel like this is someone who actually wants to have like a relationship in which is mutual and it's like equal give and take, in which the both of you are able to reciprocate. So I just feel like right now this person is trying to put relationships like that on the back burner. So I'm just saying, if you're one of those people that as soon as you meet someone, you got your hand out and you want to ask for things, it's like that's going to turn this person off. Okay, so if you're that type and that's just where you are right now, where you just want somebody to trick on you, I'm not saying that this person wouldn't mind helping you, but I'm just saying like this is someone who's dealt with enough like selfishness and stinginess. They've dealt with people abusing their kindness and generosity. They've dealt with people just being really like unequal as it relates to relationships and what they give and also what they receive. So that's not really something that they're trying to continue to perpetuate in their future. So it depends on, how far you want to take it with this person. But there is a potential here for more of a serious relationship and potentially even marriage if that's what you want. Yeah, this is someone who wants to have an actual harmonious and peaceful relationship with you. That's what they want. And they want to treat you as an equal. Okay, so there's going to be mutual respect within y'all's connection and relationship. Like, this is someone, like I said, they're not really in a relationship for the power dynamics of it all. Like, this is not someone who's seeking to control you. They're not seeking to, be arrogant and to make sure that their needs are met and that you're not getting anything in return. Yeah, like this is definitely someone who's willing to, share space with you. Okay, they're willing to share space with you. There really isn't going to be, I want to say, like the both of you, I feel like are going to be leading. And I had to say this word, it's a bit dreaded, but it's like you're going to be able to lead and also be submissive like equally within the relationship. It's not going to be like that it's a controlling situation where you just have to do what they say, or they're willing to just do everything that you say. That's not what's going on here. This person actually wants a mutual connection where it's mutually reciprocal, or like I said, it's respectful. Okay, it's respectful. I feel like this is someone who wants to get to know who you are. Okay, and it's someone who wants to create a space of harmony and also a space of serenity as well. So this is just someone who wants to have like a peaceful relationship. For some people it might seem a bit boring, so if you're that type of person that likes toxicity and excitement in that way, it's like this person is not giving you that. They're going to give you something that's stable, something that's traditional, and also something that is predictable as well. Okay, so that's really what's going on with you, Sagittarius. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the next sign. Okay, if you want this person and you want to claim them, then go ahead and type some threes in the chat. Okay, let's move on to Aries. Yeah, welcome to the live if this is your first time here. And thank y'all so much for putting the hearts in the chat. Like, like, thank you. Yeah, Sag, I like this person. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, I like the fact that they're not like domineering and controlling. You know, this is someone who like is willing to share space with you, get to know you for who you are as a person. Like, this is someone who expects you to be different. Okay, so I just think they're a bit more like flexible and adaptable, and they will be that way with your energy. Okay, it's not someone who's gonna try to mold you and shape you into being a particular person. It's someone who's gonna accept you for who you are and try to compromise and work with you. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to Aries. Millie said, if Sag don't want him, I'll take him. All right, Aries, your timestamp is going to be 1615. 1615, Aries. All right, so who's coming towards you in love, Aries? Who's coming towards you? Okay. I think the person coming towards you, Aries, is a bit eclectic. Okay. They're a bit eclectic with their energy. They could even be a bit dramatic, but I feel like it's in a good way. I feel like there's never gonna be a boring moment with this person. This is also someone who like takes like daring and bold risks as it relates to what they wear. Okay. They're not someone who will say, like, for example, oh well, like if they're a man, be like, well, I can't wear pink because that's not a masculine color. It's like, this is not that type of person. What I just heard was, I just heard, call me Mr. Put It On. Okay. So I definitely feel like this person is going to be very creatively expressive with their fashion. Okay. So if that's something that you're open to, then yeah. Okay. Yeah. This person could even be a stylist. What else do I see about this person? I feel like they're one of a kind. I feel like there truly is nobody like them. And I know that's like a generic statement to make, but I just see this as someone who's very unconventional, someone who is an out of the box thinker. This could also be someone that is foreign to you. So look, if you open to if you're open to interracial relationships, then I feel like you should be okay. But even so, if you're open to like to if you're open to dating people that are still within your race or ethnicity, but maybe from a different country, then yeah, that's available here as well. Because that's just what I'm picking up is like, this is someone who may have an accent or could speak another language. Okay. Um, yeah, this is definitely someone who doesn't take life too seriously. Like, this isn't someone who's going to be going through like pain and trauma and they're just going to lay up and be depressed. This is someone who I feel like is going to have a larger than life attitude, and they're going to kind of allow things to just kind of like bounce off of them. Like, this isn't someone who internalizes too much. I just don't pick up that this is someone who like is depressed. Like, I feel like this is someone who's definitely lived life. They've been through some things, but I feel like they have a better grasp and handle over their shadow side. Okay. So this is definitely someone who has been in the dark. Okay. Just like all of us, they've been in the dark. But like I said, they don't allow darkness or shadow energies, even as it relates to other people. They don't allow those things to affect their vibration. So I like that about this person. This is definitely someone who is very emotionally resilient. This is someone who is definitely going to bounce back. Okay. They can't really stay down for too long. Like, nobody can hold them down and nothing can hold them down. It's like, even if this person is having a bad moment, because I don't really pick up too much of like bad days, but I feel like they could have a bad moment and then in the next second they just like switch their vibration. It's like whatever happened to them never happened at all. It's like this person's already moving on to the next thing. They don't really allow themselves to be held down emotionally for too long. So I like that about this person. I think think this is a what you see is what you get type of person as well. Like, I don't really get that this is someone who has anything to lie about. Like, they're very open with everything. So if you ask this person a question, just be prepared to get the answer, which is the raw, blunt, unmitigated truth. Okay, so that's definitely something you could look forward to with this person. Like, they don't have nothing to lie about. I'm just telling you that right now. Like, they really don't. Like, let's say you were, just dating and getting to know this person, and you ask them, like, are you talking to or seeing any other people? This isn't someone who will lie to you. They will tell you, like, yeah, I'm talking to somebody else, or yeah, I'm seeing somebody else. Okay, so they don't really have nothing to lie about. Like I said, what you see is what you get. So I feel like you won't really be experiencing too much like manipulative or deceptive energies from this person, because they just don't have anything to hide at this point in time in their life. So I like that. What? Let's get it. What are y'all talking about in here? Yo, I'm cracking up. Like, I cracked him up. Millie, you said I met him already. He's an Aries, so I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, this person is definitely getting some, they definitely giving some Aries energy. I just feel like this person is at a certain place in their life where it's just nothing to hide. They don't have anything to hide. They don't need to pretend in front of anybody. Yeah, this, you don't have to really worry about people pleasing with this person. I'm trying to tell you, because they are very much what you see is what you get. Okay, what will they find to be the most attractive quality about you? What will they find? Your ability to go with the flow. Like, I think this person is very eclectic. Like, I really think they are. Like, I think they are. So I feel like this person is going to be attracted to the fact that, like, you're not too rigid. Okay, you're not too rigid with your thinking. You're not really a rigid person in general. You're someone who is open to exploring, and that's very true. Oh yeah, even with Sagittarius as well. Like, so if you have Sag in your chart, it's very true. It's like you're definitely someone that's open to exploring, open to just learning information, like new knowledge. You're willing to get to know this person and their ethnic background, or you're willing to get to know more about them and the country that they're from, or even willing to learn their language. So they just love the fact that you're just not a rigid person. They also love the fact that you have a lot of like pride as well. And it's well deserved and earned. I don't feel like you are someone who, is just proud and arrogant. It has to like just this false sense of ego, and you act out in that way. It's like this person sees you as someone who is you deserve to boast. Okay, I just heard the word gloat. It's like you deserve to boast, like you deserve to flex, because you've accomplished a lot. Okay, and this person is also gonna like your shape. I will tell you that they're gonna like your shape, especially if you are a taller woman. Okay, if you are taller, or if you're a taller man. Okay, I just know that most of the people that watch my readings are women. That's all I'm saying. But if you are taller, they're gonna like that. If you are curvy, they're gonna like that as well. They definitely gonna like it. So I think they look at you as like a challenge, even something to attain. So I'm kind of picking up here that they look at you as like a prize, which is really nice. And they're definitely gonna love the fact that you are, yeah, just taking it back to the fluidity of it all, like willing to actually understand them. Like, that's just how you are. You know how some people are where they just like, they're so closed-minded. I think this person is going to like the fact that you're open to also being very unconventional as well, like even with your clothing choices. Millie said he cared a little too much about them fits. I'm sure. Like, I'm sure. Yeah, you're a weirdo. I don't know what you talk about. Yeah, right? Yeah. Thank you so much, Cha Cha. Because what is that? Like, what is that? Just on some weird shit. But yeah, this person, I don't want to say like image is everything. Like, I don't feel like this is someone who has like who tries to make people believe like a false self-image that they like that they radiate. I don't think that's what it is, but I do think that image is everything for this person. um and I also feel like it's more so, what I feel like is coming more so from a place of like being confident. Like I feel like this person never wants to feel like they're not confident or they're not at their best. Okay. So like if you are dealing with any like insecurities of your own, it's like I think this person is really gonna like gas you up and really boost you up and like let you know that like no, like you're, I mean, this is the word that came to mind, but they could say like no, like you're perfect, like you're amazing, you're beautiful, like just as you are. Like, so I definitely feel like confidence is key with this person, and I don't think you should feel insecure standing next to them. Okay, and if you ever feel like that, it's like this person is going to let you know that like you don't ever have to worry about that, and they love you like just the way that you are. So this person, Aries, they're a bit of a wild card, okay, with their eclectic personality. I can definitely say that. In their clothing choices, they are. But I can say that this person, you know, over time is really going to grow to develop a deep, deep sense of, you know, love, care, and compassion for you. Okay. And this is also someone who's very like emotionally mature and intelligent, someone who's very calming. Um, yeah, I'm just picking up someone who's not really trying to yell. Yeah, like this person doesn't feel like they have to yell to get their point across. Is kind of what I'm seeing. I don't get that from this person. Um but yeah, I do see, because I have the Ace of Swords here, so just taking it back, like this person is really truthful and honest. Like they have nothing to lie about. So yeah. What I just heard was that song by At Your, it's originally by the Isley Brothers, but Aaliyah did a cover, which is like At Your Best, You Are Loved. So I feel like that's the energy that this person is gonna be like exuding towards you. So I'm just kind of getting that here. Like if you ever feel like insecure or you just don't feel like you're at your best, you're not feeling as confident about yourself, it's like this person is going to literally tell you all of the things that they love about you. They really are. Like, so yeah, if basically if you have some questions about how this person feels about you, just ask them straight up questions because they're gonna answer honestly. Like they're gonna answer. All right, so what do they want with you? Oh, oh, it's cute. It's cute. Yeah, some of y'all could definitely be in a long distance relationship with this person. Like I said, they could live in a whole nother country, speak another language. Yeah, yeah, they live in a whole nother country. Like if you had to travel to see this person, you could be a bit like afraid to do it, you know. But I think you really should. Like I think you should. You will have a good time with this person. I think travel and any like restrictions surrounding that could definitely be an issue that would lead to some type of frustration. I know there's a lot going on like with travel right now. Like there's a lot of bans and stuff like that, so that could be, you know, a potential issue within your connection. But I definitely feel like this person wants to see you and they want to meet up with you. I don't think it's too deep right now as far as like this person knowing what type of relationship that they want. Yeah, there's something here about like travel issues. Yeah, it's something here about that. So that could be in the way. But they are interested in the possibilities of what could be, and they're looking at the connection, or will be looking at the connection with you through more of an optimistic and positive lens. So even if you're not able to spend intimate time with this person, like actually see them in person, because travel is an issue here. um yeah, I do still think that you will be connected to this person. It seems like it's going to be via social media. But yeah, what type of connection do they want with you? I feel like they just want to develop a very strong friendship right now, like really getting to know you as a person. And what I also heard is like getting to know your heart. I feel like this person wants to have fun right now and they just want to create like really fun memories with you. And I also think this person right now just wants you to like get comfortable with them. So actually getting comfortable with like who they are as a person, learning them, and them also doing that with you. And I feel like this is something they want to do at like a moderate pace. okay, just at a moderate pace. So it's like this person is not trying to get too deep too soon. All right. So if you sense that there's some hesitancy, or you feel like, oh, this person is a bit afraid, or you don't really know what the next logical step is, it's okay. Okay. It's okay to feel like that. I feel like right now you just need to be focused on like connecting with this person in the present, and in the moment. So it's cute. It's cute. Like there is a potential and possibility for growth. But what I'm getting is, like I said, just be focused on the present moment, having fun with this person, and just, creating memories with them. Getting comfortable with who they are, and them getting comfortable with you. But yeah, I do think that this person is just looking for more so of like a moderate connection right now. I don't think they're going to be talking too much about love right now, or just being like really super duper lovey. And I just think that this person is trying to like be as realistic and as possible, and not trying to like love bomb you. And I also think they don't want to come off as like, potentially narcissistic or superficial or vain. That's kind of what I'm seeing here too. I think this person really just wants to like get to know you and just see where things go. But I like the vibe. It's very friendly. Um, it's very fun. That's what I like here as well. And I think that um I feel like over time you will see that you actually do have a true soulmate connection with this person, because it's like they're not doing all this extra shit. Okay. So they're not trying to wrap you up in a relationship and break your heart and move on to the next person. Like I don't think this person has lover boy, lover girl vibes. That's just not what I'm getting here. Um so I like it. It's moderate. It seems to be very mature and grown. Okay. This person is not trying to love bomb you and get you wrapped around their finger. That's not what they're trying to do. I just feel like this person wants to have like a peaceful type of getting to know process. That's what I see. So that's it, Aries. Let's go ahead and move on. We're going to move on to Leo. Cha-Cha said love has no borders. You say I'm an Aries rising. Don't tell me to travel for love, because I will really leave. Yeah, I see a lot of restrictions around travel. Like most of the cards that do depict some type of like travel or leaving home, it's like them energies was blocked. Okay, them energies was blocked. So you may not necessarily be able to do so for any one reason. But yeah, anything is possible. Oh, you're welcome, Millie. Let's go ahead and move on to Leo. All right, Leo, your time. Oh, dang. I started writing the time. 33 minutes and let's just do 33 minutes and 30 seconds so I can get something to drink. Okay, so after Leo, I'm going to move on to Cancer for let's get it. All right, let me go ahead and put Cancer on top. All right, Leo, it's your time. You said Mr. Lover Man. Shabba. Yo, I'm done. Like, I'm so done. All right, who's coming towards you in love, Leo? Who's coming towards you in love? Oh, dang. So yeah, I feel like this is a potential unexpected connection. Like, Leo, this person coming towards you, I'm not gonna hold you. They probably most likely are not going to be your usual type. Okay, it's not going to be your usual type. So whatever it is that you look for when you immediately meet people, I'm a Leo, so it's like but it's like whatever it is that you like look for, this person may not necessarily have a specific quality that's important to you. So you could potentially try to write this person off and be like, oh, well, there's this one thing about them that I don't necessarily like. But, But what I will tell you is that it's like you may not see this person as being like a gem or as being a diamond. You may not see that, but this person actually really is. Okay. So I would say just give them a chance, even though they may have one flaw that you may not necessarily like. Okay. So I'm gonna leave it up to y'all because there's things that we may look for in partners and it's a non-negotiable. So when you meet this person, if you know it's a non-negotiable and it's not something that you want to deal with, then don't deal with it. Okay. Don't. But I'm also picking up that it's something that can be changed. Okay. It's something that can be changed. So that's up to you if you are willing to stick with it. Okay. That's up to you. But yeah, I definitely see this as someone who's also like a risk taker. Like they're not someone who's trying to be like cautious or guarded with their energy. Like this is someone who is just gonna step up and talk to you, okay? Because a lot of people may not necessarily, you know, have the confidence to talk to you, but it's like this person will, all right? So that might help them get their foot in the door. All right. It might help them get the foot in the door as far as them being confident enough to come up to you and to say something. Um, but yeah, this could also be someone who has like very big hair. So if you're a woman and you don't mind dating a male with long hair, then cool. Or if you typically date women regardless of your gender or sexuality and that person has big hair, then all right, you know, you may like it. But yeah, I definitely do feel like this person has longer hair. I feel like this is someone who also takes a lot of pride in their appearance as well. They take a lot of pride in their appearance, so I just feel like it's going to be one flaw that you don't like, but it doesn't necessarily hold this person back. Like it's not going to make them feel insecure at all. All right. So that's what I'm saying. But yeah, this is definitely someone who, let's see, because I know I had another card that fell out. Yeah, you might be a bit confused or hesitant to like actually want to like welcome this person's advances in. And I feel like this is someone who's gonna most likely try a couple of times. Like, so it depends. Like, you may be that type of person that feels like no is a complete answer. But I will definitely tell you that this is someone who is going to continue to keep trying. So just because you told them no doesn't mean they're going to find another way to potentially, you know, get your attention. I can definitely say that. But yeah, I definitely feel like this is someone that you're not even really going to be paying attention to. That's just what I'm seeing here. And I actually feel like you're gonna think like, is it worth it to talk to this person or not? Should I or should I not? So you may be stuck and trying to make a decision about this individual. I don't think it's gonna be like an immediate yes for you. Okay. I don't see that. So where are you likely to meet this person? This could actually be like a family friend, um, you know, someone that knows your family, someone that knows your parents. I'm assuming that we're all adults here, okay? Like, so I'm just saying that. But yeah, this is definitely someone who I feel like knows your family or could be associated with them. If that's not the case, I feel like this is someone that's actually doing quite well financially. I feel like their family could have money, like old money, or they could also have inherited some type of like family business and now they're running that business. So I'm seeing that here as well. But yeah, this is definitely someone, like I said, they're not going to take no for an answer. So just because you tell them no, um, it doesn't mean that they're not going to try again. Okay. I just heard that song by Aaliyah, Try Again. So that's just what I'm picking up here. All right. So you could potentially be in that energy where it's like you don't necessarily straight up tell this person no. You just kind of give them, you just, it seems like it's a bit of a wiggle room. It's kind of what I'm getting here with them. So you might not necessarily tell this person no, but they're gonna take it as a yes. Okay. It could be a maybe, or you could literally just be pondering and thinking if you should talk to this person or welcome their advances. But if you don't say no, they're gonna keep trying. And even if you do say no, they're gonna keep trying. Like, that's all I'm gonna tell you. So that's up to you. All right. If you want to continue to keep dealing with them or not. But yeah, like I said, this is someone who may not be your usual type. Yeah, I mean, they're a risk taker, they're bold, I can tell you that. But the other thing I like about this person is like I think I said, they're not insecure. And I also like the fact that they're not like guarded or cautious or risky with their no, guarded or cautious with their energy. I feel like this is someone who like is actually going to be willing to be open to you, like to get to know you, for you to really truly get to know them. Because what I just heard is like, I'm a good dude, like I'm a good guy. Like I just heard someone saying that, so I feel like they really want to show you that, like they want to show you who they are. um but like I said, and I'm gonna tell you this right now, it's like if that one flaw, that one physical flaw is something that you can't get with, then just be honest with this person, okay? Because you know how it is. Once you start connecting with someone's personality, you start to develop more of an attraction for them over time. So that's all I'm saying. Okay, so what will they find to be the most attractive quality about you? They're gonna love the fact that you're very passionate about what you're doing with your life. Okay, so if it's work, you're very passionate about what you do for a living. This person is gonna love that. If this is you, being a good parent, or if you're a homemaker, it's like this person's gonna love that about you as well because they see that you actually care a lot about it. If you're someone who's creative and you have your creative projects and hobbies, this person's going to love that you actually spend time focusing on that. And the other thing too that they're going to love about you is that you're really good at what it is that you do. Okay, so like I said, if you're a parent, it's like you're a really good parent, you're really good at raising your child or children. If you are an artist or creative, it's like you're really good at what it is that you're doing, so you have a certain level of proficiency, and this person loves that. They love that you spend the time that is necessary on doing things that you absolutely love and are passionate about. And they could see you as being a bit of a perfectionist as well. Hey, perfectionism has its downsides. But like I said, it's like you're actually really good at what it is that you do. So they're gonna deem that you have some type of like proficiency or even mastery because you have committed or dedicated yourself to what you have going on in your life. Okay. And that could be numerous different things. It could be work, it could be family, it could be play, leisure, different activities that you do for enrichment. So yeah. It seems like you have a very full life and you're actually great at everything that you do. So, yeah, this person's going to love that about you. Hey, Ganesh. What do they want with you? Let me get some clarification. What do they want with you? What do they want with you? Uh, uh Look, if this what you want, then if you're open to it, then okay, it's cool. But it's like at this point, it's like this person, well, when you meet this person, like they're gonna definitely want friendship with you first to start. Like that's something that they're gonna more so be interested in. Um for some of y'all, it could definitely be something casual. With the potential to grow. So this isn't someone who's like gonna be trying to be your man or your girl like day one. That's not what they're trying to do. I feel like this is someone who just kind of wants to get to know you. They want to be friendly with you. They want to talk. I also feel like this is someone who wants to go out as well. So if you like to go out, this person is willing to go out. So if you like to be social, be extroverted, go out and do things, then yeah, you definitely should. But yeah, I'm just also picking up like this person could even be like a socialite as well. So if you like to go out and be seen, then I think this might be like the perfect person to do that with. So they may have something awkward going on with them about their appearance, but clearly it doesn't stop them from being confident and going out and celebrating and being seen. So this is definitely someone who likes to go out and have a good time. So that's available to you as well. Like if you want to go out and have a good time, if you want to be friends with someone, then that's cool. If you want something open and something casual, like a casual relationship, then you definitely can do that with this person. There is a potential for it to become something a bit more, but I wouldn't really be focused too much on potential. Okay, I wouldn't really be focused too much on that. Because I feel like once this person sees how like high maintenance that you are, like once this person starts to see how high maintenance that you are, they may not necessarily be able to like handle that. You know, they may not necessarily be able to handle that. And it's not like, oh, they may not be able to like afford you. I just feel like they may think that they may think that they have to do a bit extra to maintain you or to keep you, and that could be a bit too much for this person. But I do feel like over time, as they get to know you, there's a possibility for commitment. um but right now I would say, like, if this person wants to take you out, go out on dates, get to know you, and they want to have something casual and open, be okay with that. Like, don't be so willing to want to jump into a full-fledged relationship with this person. But yeah, I'm just seeing something here as far as like them potentially projecting that you are a bit demanding or that you're a bit high maintenance here. Okay, they may think that. So I think this person, because the song I just heard was it's a song by Patrick Swayze, and he's actually a Leo as well. It's a song by Patrick Swayze called "She's Like the Wind." So I'm kind of getting that vibe and energy as well. Like, this person may not be able to keep up with you and what you require and what you're demanding out of a relationship or out of a partner. They may not be able to do it right now. Okay. Um, I'm kind of seeing here that this person could be batting out of their league. Okay. So I think that you are definitely out of this person's league. I will tell you that. Okay. You're definitely out of this person's league. Um, so it's kind of one of those things where they may also be projecting like failure, or projecting that you wouldn't want them or you wouldn't choose them, or, you know, you would end up leaving them. So it's like this person doesn't want to be a fool. They don't want to be gullible, and they don't want to be naive as it relates to you. Like, they know that you're a big deal, but they may not be able to keep up. That's all I'm saying. So for now, like I said, if they're able to offer you friendship, good times, and something open, then just take it. I feel like this person is just trying to get to know you. I think that this is someone who you could have a soulmate connection with, also a past life connection with this person. Um, if anything, I feel like they want to take you out and show you off. Okay, like this person definitely sees you as a star. They see you as someone who's very bright, someone who's very vibrant. Um, so yeah, they want to go out and they want to have fun. All right. So if that's something that you're open to, then cool. Like, don't push a relationship, because as far as like right now, I don't think this person is equipped. Okay. They're not necessarily equipped just yet to keep up with you or to have a serious connection or commitment with you. Okay, they may see it as is too much. Okay, like it's too much responsibility for them, or it's too much that they would have to do to keep up with you. So I wouldn't put all of my eggs in one basket as it pertains to this person. I just wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. But if you want to go out, dress up, look good, go ahead and do that. All right, if that's what you're looking for. But if not, if you like, yeah, you want something serious, then don't accept this person into your life, because they're not necessarily ready for something serious right now. Cha said FWB or trick. That's what it's looking like. Okay, that's definitely what it's looking like. Hey Tay, let's get it said. Sounds like friends with benefits. Yeah, like I said, if you want something open and casual, then that's it right there. But as far as them being able to keep up with you, I don't know. Especially for the long term, I don't know. Okay? I'm saying I don't know, but it's no, it's not looking that way. Hey Michael Ellis. You said definitely sugar daddy vibes. Definitely. That is so hilarious. Definitely, yeah. Because this person is showing up as someone who has access to money or access to some type of business or access to some type of wealth. All right, let's go ahead and move on to Cancer. Cancer, your timestamp is going to be 50, 50, 15. 50, 15. Cancer. Y'all, I'm going to go ahead and put some hearts in the chat for the moderators. Thank y'all so much for being here. Thank y'all so much for being understanding. I had to reschedule the live because school started. Okay. I needed my rest. So now we're back to it. All right, Cancer. Okay. Cancer. This person coming towards you is most definitely a star. Like they're most definitely a star. Like this is someone who could be very well known in their community or even like known within a particular career field. Um or just actually internationally. What I heard, yeah, I just got goosebumps when I said internationally known. Like, so this person could definitely be like a local, national, or even global superstar. So that's crazy. But yeah, this is also someone who is very like non-conventional as well. This is someone who's also like very childlike. So at this point in time in their life, they're just doing things that their inner child always wanted to do that maybe they didn't have the chance to do when they were younger. So this person is focusing more so on like fun and enrichment at this point in time in their life. They're not trying to take life too serious. I also feel like this is someone who's a thrill seeker. Okay. So this is someone who likes to go out and do like risky and daring things like get on a roller coaster. Okay. Y'all. Cha Cha does not like getting on roller coasters. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Like Cha Cha got on, what is it, the Ferris wheel? She got on the Ferris wheel and was definitely anxious. Okay. Like I literally still have the video on my phone, but that's a side note. But anyway, yeah, this is someone who would do something like jump out of a plane or someone who would go like deep sea diving or something, just things that it's just a bit risky. Like it's a bit terrifying for the ordinary person. So this is definitely someone who's not an ordinary person at all. This is someone who's just very creative and just very imaginative. I'm just picking up on like that Piscean like childlike wonder and imagination, factor and quality that they have to their personality. So yeah, this person is definitely that way. Like I don't feel like this is someone who's going to be like immature, but I just feel like they do what they want. Like they're not really held back in life at this point in time. And I just feel like they're more so harmless. So like the things that they do aren't necessarily to like disparage another person. It wouldn't really be to like subjugate you or to dominate you or to control you. That's not what it is. But I feel like this person is really gonna like bring out the inner child in you as well. I just think they really want to have a good time. Okay. And this is someone who has like a very like remarkable personality. I also feel like it's someone who like is able to like learn new things easily, or they're always trying to incorporate like new things into their life. So I'm also picking up that this is a very like diverse person. And what I'm also getting here is like they're very competent and just even culturally competent. So this is one of those people who aren't really gonna be like racist or prejudiced or discriminatory against others. They're not. It's just not that type of person. I don't know why I also picked up like humanitarian as well. So it's like this person uses their place in society, or they use their social standing to actually like be there to help other people. So I also feel like this is someone who could have like been very sheltered when they were younger. So now as an adult, it's like they're just trying to do things that they weren't allowed to do, like learn a new instrument or learn how to play a new sport or, something along those lines. So I just think that this person's life is always changing or their hobbies are always changing because they really just want to have new experiences. What I also heard was like a bucket list. So this is one of those people that may have a bucket list of like really fun and extraordinary things to do. So if you always wanted to do things like in that way, like off a bucket list and just like check things off, I feel like this is that person to do that with. Like nothing is too out there for them. Okay. Nothing is too unconventional for them or out of the norm. Okay. So some people could see this person as being like abnormal. Um, but I don't think they really care. Like, I don't think they really care at this point in time in their life. Like, I just feel like this is someone who's a very powerful manifester and they're just creating a life for themselves. Like, similar to one of the other signs, is like they're not trying to take life too seriously. They actually want to enjoy their life experience here on earth. So if you want to enjoy your time on earth, then this is that person. Okay. I just heard that song and it's probably because of the word association. I don't know who made that song, what the group's name is, but it's that song that be like, heaven is a place on earth. Like, this is that person. Okay. This is that person. It's like they're not going to wait until they pass on to the afterlife to have, fun and great experiences. They're not doing that. Like, this is definitely someone who's living. Like, I don't want to be like, oh, they just living for today, that type of thing. But I really do think that this person like really lives it up. All right. So what will they find to be the most attractive quality about you? Hey, Shell. Hey, Shell. Okay, so this person is gonna love your humor. Like, they're really gonna be laughing at you. Like, this person is really gonna be here for all of your jokes. Like, I feel like this person is really going to pay attention to you. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna pay attention to you. Like, I feel like if people ever overlook you or try to make you feel bad about this, or was like I just feel like most people don't think your jokes are funny, but it's like this person is really going to be intrigued with your personality. Like, they're really going to be curious about you. I feel like this is someone who's going to be talking a lot. Okay. So if you're chatty, this is someone who's definitely going to reciprocate that energy. Like, it just seems like they are going to be identifying you as just being a very fun person. And, you all are going to have your inside jokes as well. So I just feel like it's a lot of like just playful, fun energy. I really like it. I like it. I'm not gonna hold you. I like it. Like, yeah, like this person is gonna see that, like, similar to the other signs, it's like you don't really take, or to another person, another sign, it was like in another sign's reading. Let me clarify that. It's like you don't take life too serious. Okay. Like, instead of being so uptight about things, it's like you would rather just have fun. Okay. So yeah, that's you. That's you. Yeah, this person is really going to admire like your confidence as well. Like, the fact that you really be saying a lot of out of pocket funny things, like yo, it's hilarious. Even if you like have those moments where you're kind of talking to yourself, but you're really just like saying what you think, is like this person really going to just be looking at you and amused. So that's just what I'm picking up here. It's like amusement. I feel like there's never going to be a dull moment with you, and that's something that they really like, because this person is like very much in their, inner child imaginative headspace right now at this point in time in life. Like I said, this isn't someone who's emotionally immature or they're childish or they just be acting like a child all the time. But I just feel like it's someone, like I said, who doesn't really take life too serious. They feel like life is serious enough. Like, there's enough going on in society. So they would rather just, like I said, enjoy their time here on earth. All right, what do they want with you? Like, which type of relationship? Well, this person is going to take the risk. Okay. They're going to take the risk in getting to know you. Okay. They're going to take the risk because this is someone who likes adventure. They like fun and they like amusement. So they're going to take the risk with you. Like, I feel like this is someone who's like kind of imagining a lot of different ways that your connection could go. But instead of like kind of sitting there and pondering and trying to compartmentalize you and put you in a box, I feel like they're just going to kind of like take you as you are, or just take it as it comes, you know? Yeah, there is definitely a possibility here for you and this person to have more of a stable connection or a stable relationship. If you are interested in marriage, then this is a potential partner for that. If that's something that you're interested in, or if you're interested in keeping something in having something casual with this person, you definitely can. But I feel like this person is going to be more so leaning towards wanting to have something a bit more serious with you. Like, this is the type of person that's going to be like, well, let's just see where things go. Like, they're going to say that, let's just see where things go. But things could potentially become very serious. So if you want like a stable connection with them, like a commitment, if you want to eventually develop a family with them, then the possibility is here to do that. But yeah, I don't think that this person is going to settle for having something just casual with you, or having something open with you. I feel like that's something that this person is going to find over time to be very boring, is kind of what I see here. Like, they're going to find that to be very boring. Why? Okay, yeah, this person has had too many relationships like this in the past, and they don't necessarily want to get stuck there. Okay, this person doesn't necessarily want to do that. They don't want to be trapped in older relationship dynamics. That's not what they want to do. And they also feel like if they were to just have like an open relationship with you, or just friends, or just casual, they feel like it could potentially be a troublesome situation. Because I just think this person is in their imaginative headspace, so they could already be like imagining your wedding day, or how your kids would look like if you want to have kids, or how your family home would look like. It's like this person's doing that. Okay, I actually do think that they're very passionate about like developing a family, but I do also see them as just kind of looking at the situation like, well, let's just see how it goes. Probably not trying to put too much pressure on you right then and there. But this is someone who might pretend and be like, oh, they're okay with friendship or something open, but it's not the case. They're not going to be happy with that. So if you want something casual at this point in time in your life, then you might want to not deal with this person. But if you're open to seeing where things go, getting to know them, and things eventually moving towards marriage, then that possibility is here with this individual, Cancer. But all right, let's go ahead and move on. Let's get it. You said that's me, 100. Enjoy every moment of life. Okay, well, good. Good. It seems like this is a viable option. Okay? It's a viable option. Yeah, I do think they're going to pretend a little bit, though. Like, if you're just like, oh, let's just have something casual, or, or friends with benefits, or situationship, is like, to be around you, because they're gonna love being around you. Like, to be around you, they may act like they okay with it, but they're not. They're not. I'm trying to tell you they're not, because they went through that in their past, and they don't want to potentially put themselves in a dead end situation. All right, let's go ahead and move on. Scorpio. Scorpio, your timestamp is going to be 1 hour and 3 minutes and 45 seconds. So 1 hour, 3 minutes, and 45 seconds. Scorpio. You gonna say don't have time for that. What you don't have time for? Let's get it. You don't have time for marriage, or you don't have time for FWB. Like, all right, Scorpio. Who's coming towards you in love? Who's coming towards you in love? Okay, so I'm cracking up. I'm cracking up. So this person coming towards you in love, Scorpio. This is definitely someone who I feel like is typically like overlooked. Okay, I feel like they're typically overlooked by other people because what I just heard was that the best doesn't always win. So it's like this person I feel like has been undervalued. Okay, they've been undervalued, but it's not because they're not special or they're not extraordinary or they're not amazing. It's just that people have, for lack of better terms, like they fumbled this person. They have um not even just overlooked this person. It's just like this person is valuable and worthy, and it just seems like people have not appreciated that about them. Like people haven't really appreciated their authenticity or the uniqueness um that this person actually does exude. So I just keep hearing the best doesn't always win. So yeah, I just feel like this person, it has been like a shark in a fish tank where they've just always been greater than their environment, greater than their circumstances, or even greater than just the people that have been around them. So this is definitely the energy of someone who like could be a star, but for some reason they're just living in a small town. Like that type of energy that I'm seeing here, where it's like, if this person really got out into the world, then they would find more of their people. Okay, so this could be someone who I feel like isn't necessarily like living a sheltered life, but I just feel like it's something about the environment that they're in. It's like the environment that they're in is limiting, the people that they're around are limiting, and they don't really like appreciate the uniqueness or just the special qualities that this person actually has. Like they don't really appreciate it for some reason. So you might be more likely to like see this person in places where it's not necessarily a lot of people there. I just feel like this is someone who could even be like hidden at this point in time, hidden. Okay, so I don't feel like you're gonna meet this person in places where it's big crowds and groups of people. Like I feel like you'll meet this person in, a place of solitude, like a library, something like that, where it's like not a lot of people around. So that's what I'm getting here. I also feel like this is someone who loves like flowers or they love plants. So they could be a plant mom or a plant dad. They just like to have a lot of like plants around them. Or this could also be someone who likes to like be in tropical places or even like vacation in tropical places where there's like a lot of flowers and palm trees. So even if you met this person on vacation, you wouldn't meet them at the tourist area. You would probably meet them at like a private beach where there's only a couple people there. So that's just what I'm getting here. I feel like this is someone who's hidden, like and hidden in plain sight, like that type of energy here. But yeah, this is definitely someone who like really like um they do things to their fullest capacity. Like this isn't someone who's gonna half-ass things. It's like if they're gonna take on a role, a responsibility, or a task, they're gonna put their all into it. That's what they're gonna do. Like this isn't someone who's gonna half-ass things or cut corners. That's kind of giving me like Page of Pentacles in reverse. Like that's just the energy of someone who just like I said, cut corners and tends to make a lot of mistakes. I feel like this is someone who's very precise, someone who's very meticulous, and someone who really pays attention to the small details. That's why I'm getting here. So it's kind of giving me like Virgo energy, but I definitely see that this is someone who's like just very reliable. I feel like they're very loyal. I also feel like they're very friendly as well. I feel like this is someone who's like easy to get to know. Um, for some reason, I just feel like they don't interact with too many people. Okay, they don't really interact with too many people. And I'm not saying that they don't have like good social skills. I just think they choose not to. Okay, that's just the vibe I'm getting here. It's like this person literally chooses not to. Um, but yeah, I'm also picking up on like hermit energy. I just feel like this person reads a lot of books, or that's what they do in their alone time, or they're always trying to learn something, or they're trying to understand their experiences. They could even be like meditating as well. Like that's something that they love to do. But yeah, this is definitely someone who's overlooked by others. They really are. They're overlooked. I feel like people really like count this person out. for some reason. And I'm also picking up on like an underdog type of energy where it's like people don't really feel like they can expect much from this person, but there's actually a lot that they can do and a lot that they can accomplish. That's why I keep hearing like the best doesn't always win. So yeah, I think that this person has been like overlooked, or people have like tried to make them feel bad about like who they are, you know? That's just what I'm getting here. But what will they find to be the most attractive quality about you? Okay, like this person loves the fact that you are just disciplined, and they love the fact that your life has structure and that your life has order. Okay, so you could definitely have some type of earth sign placements in your chart here as well. That's what I see. But yeah, it's like you are definitely someone who um for lack of better terms, I don't think you really put up with too much bullshit. Okay, you don't really put up with too much bullshit. You're someone, you don't really like, too many distractions. You don't like for other people's energy to kind of destabilize you. Like you like to be very grounded within your energy, or you don't really have delusional thinking, or your mind really isn't in the clouds. It's like you're definitely someone who's very present based. I mean, that's something that they're gonna really love about you. um yeah, and it's like you are definitely someone who has no issues with saying no, especially when something doesn't make sense. So they're gonna like that about you. Is like you only decide to do things that make sense and that's beneficial to you. Okay, you're not really gonna involve yourself in something that is going to like knock you off of your path, or something that's going to take you off of your like if you have certain processes and things going, it's like you're not really gonna do things that mess up the structure and stability that you have created for your life. Okay, I feel like you could be very traditional in the way that you do things as well. So this person admires that about you. It's like you're not someone who is easily moved or easily shaken by what other people are doing. And like I said, you also don't like distractions. um and yeah, you're definitely someone that just exudes a lot of self-respect. So that's something that they're gonna like about you as well. Okay, that you have self-respect and boundaries. Um, you don't just kind of go along with the crowd just because. Like I said, if it doesn't make sense, then you're not gonna involve yourself in it. Whether it's in a relationship, whether it's being a part of a particular community, or just anything in general. Like even as it comes to your finances, it's like you're not going to just spend money on whatever, like just blowing things. It's like you're going to make sure that your bills are paid. You're going to make sure that things in order. You're going to make sure that there's food in the house. Like you're just going to pay attention to the most important things, like what your actual needs are, as opposed to just focusing a lot of your time on your wants and desires. So this person loves that. It's like you actually have created some type of like structure and stability to your life or to your lifestyle. All right, so what do they want with you? Okay, which type of relationship? You said, as Shine said, I was born in the tropics. Hey, Yolanda. Hey, Yolanda Arnold. It's nice to see you. All right, what type of relationship do they want with you? I feel like this person would be open to having some type of like committed relationship with you, like actually something serious. Like this person would be open to doing that. But I feel like this is someone who hasn't really had, for some reason, like I'm just getting, they haven't had too much relationship experience. So there could be some, delays as it relates to you know, being in a connection with them. I feel like they may want something serious, but not necessarily be ready for it right now at this moment. So if you know that like you're trying to get married today, like if you know that that's important to you, it's like it would take some time if you decided to do that with this person. I just feel like they haven't had too much relationship experience. Yeah, and I feel like they're still figuring out like other aspects of their life. Like I said, I feel like this is someone who I just feel like people don't believe in them for some reason. It's just like people do not believe in this person. Like they don't believe in them. I think this is someone who has a lot of like dreams and goals and aspirations. Okay. I feel like that's something that they have. So for some reason, I'm just picking up that like people don't really like believe in them or believe what they say they're gonna do, like that type of thing. Like people just don't believe it. Like they really don't. But yeah, I think that this person that we're talking about still has like more maturing to do, and I feel like they need more relationship experience. So it's kind of like I'm kind of feeling like you would be like their first real boyfriend or girlfriend or their first actual partner if you decide to take it there. But commitment is possible with this person, like even marriage. Like I just said, I feel like there's going to be just slow moving progress towards that. Okay. It's going to be slow moving progress towards that. Um, but yeah, I just feel like this person hasn't really been in too many like serious relationships. I can tell you that. So it's not like they want something casual. It's not like they want friends with benefits or a situationship. It's not necessarily what they want, but I don't think they have had a real relationship. Yeah, like this person has pretty much been independent for a very long time. Like they just kind of, you know, have been solo, kind of doing their own thing, focusing on their own life. I really don't understand why people don't believe in them because this person is actually quite successful. Like they're quite successful. So I just, it's taking it back to the feeling of them being overlooked. So yeah, I know how that is. Okay. But yeah, a more serious connection with this person is possible, but like I said, I don't think they've had too much relationship experience, so it would be a work in progress if you're deciding to be with them. Okay, if that's something that you want to do, you may even, you know, become a bit bored with this person because they're so used to kind of being independent, so you may not feel like they're interested in you. Like that may be something that you feel. You may feel like, oh well, they really didn't talk to me as much, so maybe, you know, they don't want me or some, you know, like maybe that's a marker for you, like, you know, by how often someone wants to communicate with you. And for me, like communication is definitely important, so I get it. But yeah, you could become a bit like bored and even apathetic with this person because, like I said, they're so used to kind of being independent, kind of being off, like doing their own thing, kind of being alone. I feel like they're pretty much used to being overlooked at this point in time. But hey, that's neither here nor there because that's their life. It's not yours. But yeah, they don't really have too much relationship experience. So if you're willing to work with this person over time, then you can do that. All right, because everyone doesn't have relationship experience. And if you've ever dated someone that which you realize they didn't really have relationship experience, then you kind of already know everything that goes into that. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the last water sign, which is Pisces. Pisces. Pisces, your timestamp is going to be 1/18/45. All right, Pisces, let's see, like, who's coming towards you in love. Let's get it said. They just want to cuddle a little. Look. That is hilarious. All right. Well, Pisces, this person coming in is a bit similar to the Aries reading. Okay, so go back and listen to Aries if you would like to. But yeah, okay, this is another person that's very eclectic with their clothing choices. Okay, it just depends if you're accepting of this or not. But this is someone who could also be a bit like androgynous. Okay, and there's levels to it. Okay, it's levels. It's levels. So if this is a man, could definitely be someone that paints their nails. It could be someone who y'all probably gonna be like, girl, like probably someone that could wear a kilt. Okay, they might wear kilts. All right, they might do that. But yeah, this is definitely someone who is very bold and expressive with their dress. They could even wear hoochie daddy shorts. All right, so I'm just telling you that right now. Like I'm just telling you that. Like this is definitely someone who's gonna be a bit daring, okay, and bold with their expression. Okay. I also feel like this is someone who cares a lot about like beauty, and I'm not saying that they're gonna be judgmental over you. It's just however you define beauty, okay, or what you define to be beautiful. I feel like this person is going to be open to that because they're a bit eclectic as well, and they're a bit strange. Okay, they're a bit strange. I'm not saying like weird or off, but I definitely feel like your family would ask questions about this person because of their clothing choices and just how they act. um but yeah, like I said, if you're open to people being of the opposite sex, but they're like a masculine person, but they're still like into aspects of femininity, then you should be okay. Or it could be the other way around. It's like if you are a male and you typically tend to date like women who are feminine presenting, you could definitely date a woman here who wouldn't mind wearing your jeans, okay, or wouldn't mind wearing your t-shirt out, or like they wouldn't mind doing that. So this is definitely someone who um doesn't really just wear gender specific clothing. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Um yeah, but this is someone who's a leader. Like this is definitely someone who doesn't mind like being a part of the group. I feel like this is someone who isn't really gonna like fuck up the group dynamics. They tend to be a very inclusive person. Um what I just heard was go along to get along. Isn't that a saying? So this is definitely someone who could be very like agreeable. They're not really someone who's going to try to like impose their will or get their way. They're not really like a brat. And they're also someone that you can take around other people. Like you could bring them around your family, you could bring them around your friends. People going to be questioning like their choices and how they express themselves, but I feel like energetically is like once your family and friends get to know this person, they're gonna realize like, oh no, this is an actual good person. Like they don't do or say anything that's disrespectful. And they really just try their best to be like diplomatic, to be kind to everyone. So that's what I see here as well. But it's just funny because I feel like this person could be very eclectic with their dress, and then the next moment they're not. Okay, the next moment they're not. So I feel like they're always going to be like surprising you in how they are choosing to show up for the day. Okay, I feel like it's always going to be surprising to you. So that's interesting. Cha Cha said, "Guess we both wearing booty shorts." Yo, I'm cracking up. You said, "Let me see that thong" is playing in my head. Isn't that what Fat Man Scoop said? Let me see that. Wait, no, it's not. Now I'm over here like mixing up songs. Sorry, y'all. You said not gonna lie. I'm intrigued. Yeah. Uh, I'm saying, like, I'm saying, like, this is also someone that, I'm gonna say it. They definitely love to change up their hair. Okay, they love to change up their hair. They may get extensions, or they may have a hair piece. They may wear wigs. All right. I'm just telling you that. Like, this is just someone who is very androgynous. Okay. If they're going for a look today, that's the look they're going for. That's all I'm going to tell you. Okay. You said, oh, wait. You said, let me see that thought. Oh, yo, why you ain't just say the thong song? You said, girl, Cisco said it. Yo, let's get it said. Can't bring them around my family. Yeah, if your family's judgmental and tends to like, hey, master teacher, and tends to like judge people based off of their appearance, then it may be a bit of an issue. But I feel like energetically, it's like this person is gonna fit in there. Once they see that this is someone who isn't really trying to cause problems, then they're gonna be okay with it. Like, I just feel like this is someone who's gonna go with the flow. All right, this isn't someone who's gonna like obviously try to disrespect the people around you. So what would they find to be the most attractive quality about you? Your courage. Okay, your courage. All right. And if you're a bit like vain, they're gonna love that as well. Okay, so they're definitely gonna like, if you're one of those people that like finds yourself to be attractive and you'll call yourself sexy and you be like, I look good, like, that's what you do, and you like to look in the mirror. It's like this person is definitely gonna love that about you, because like I said, beauty is important, and like how they present themselves is very important. And I just keep feeling like it's up for interpretation. Okay, so it's like this person isn't really looking at societal standards of what beauty is, okay, or the conventionality of it all. So this person is definitely going to love that about you. If you're a bit vain, okay, they love it. If you know you look good, you're attractive, you're sexy, they're going to love it. That's just what it is. And this person also loves the fact that you are, oh yeah, they love the fact that like you're a bit bold as well. I feel like the both of y'all could definitely fit together, because I'm kind of picking up here that you tend to be a bit distinct with your choices as well. So if you are a woman, then you don't mind wearing, clothing that may be deemed for a masculine person, or for a man. It's like you wouldn't mind wearing something like that as well. So y'all just gonna be swapping clothes, is what it seems like. Is what it seems like, okay? It's like don't swap everything, okay? But it seems like that could definitely be the case here. All right. So yeah, this person likes that you could be a bit like rebellious with your fashion sense or with your taste as well, or even just how you show up. Like, you could definitely be someone who is a feminine woman, but it's like you have a very strong masculine energy to you as well that you don't mind exuding. So yeah, it seems like you may be in a potentially fluid connection with this person if you so choose. If you so choose, okay? That's up to you. Okay, so what do they want with you? He said he could wear my jewelry, but not my undies. Come on now. Look, I'm reading for a lot of people. Okay, I'm reading for a lot of people. So some folks are very progressive when it comes to these things, and other folks are not. All right, but there's a huge emphasis here, just like Aries, on this person's like physical representation. Okay, like what they choose to wear. Um, but yeah, like just taking it back, like, as well, it's like this is definitely someone who doesn't allow like life to get them down, okay, and they don't like to sit in confusion. So I like that about this person. It's like they're not going to allow their circumstance or situation to you know make them depressed or to make them feel very gloomy. It's like this is definitely someone who wants to always ensure that they're feeling good, feeling great, and in a higher vibration. So I like that. They don't really like confusion. They always like to take things to the next level. So I feel like over time, this person could potentially get even more eclectic, okay, over time. So, that's on you. That's on you. But I definitely like the fact that this is someone who is always trying to seek the truth. So I'm just picking up that this is someone who's very like intuitive as well, and they're led by their own sense of like inner guidance. So Yeah, that's really nice. And this is also someone who could be very obsessed with space. Okay, so space. And what I also heard was time travel. So they could really be into the metaphysical sciences and just different concepts and theories that surround that. All right, so what type of relationship do they want with you? Yeah, this person could definitely attract both genders. I'm just telling you that right now. All right, I'm telling you that right now. Universally sexy. So I'm telling you that right now. Okay, I'm telling you that. So I feel like right now, or what type of relationship that they want with you. This might be someone that you don't end up having. You may have a long-term relationship with them, but it may not necessarily be a love and romantic type of relationship. I feel like this is someone who just like wants to be in your presence and they want to just exchange energy with you, you know? So I feel like you could have a really good like relationship with this person, but I don't know if it's going to be love. Let me get some more information on it. Yeah, it seems like when you meet this person, it's like you're going to just be getting over, some past relationship trauma or just any type of pain that you have recently experienced, especially if you just broke up with somebody or you stopped talking to somebody. I just feel like I feel like this is a connection that's not really going to get too deep. Okay, I don't feel like it's gonna get too deep. Like I feel like you may end up being comfortable around this person. It seems like they might just be a really good friend, or you just know that if you need emotional support, that this person is gonna be there for you. Yeah, they're gonna be there for you. I feel like at best what they want with you is they actually want a true and genuine like emotional connection to you and like a friendship. So I just feel like this is going to be someone that would just be a really good friend. Like you could lean on them for support when you need it. um this is someone that you can talk to about your feelings and they're going to listen to you. um this is someone I do feel like they're going to come around you and your family. um this is someone you might spend a lot of time with at your home or at their home. Yeah, this is someone that you're going to have a lot of fun with. I feel like this is someone who's going to really make you feel very happy or even more so confident or optimistic than how you feel right now. I just feel like this could be someone that comes into your life to really get you out of a depressing time period, okay? Like I feel like when this person comes into your life, it's going to help you to feel more like positive about your life experience or what you could potentially do. So I feel like this is going to be that person that comes into your life and helps you get excited about life again and excited about meeting people again. Um this may also be someone that you can make money with as well. So if it's not romantic, then at least you know that you have the possibility to have a very good friendship with someone and potentially a business partnership as well. So this could end up being someone that you work with. But yeah, I do feel like this is someone that's going to make you just feel very happy. You know what I'm saying? Like feel very joyous. Like it's going to be a good connection that you have towards this person. They may even like reinstill um your hope, your faith, your trust, and optimism as it relates to having good relationships and partnerships, like actually having a meaningful connection or a meaningful relationship with somebody. But yeah, I definitely feel like this is someone who doesn't have bad intentions towards you or hidden intentions towards you. So I definitely feel like you could have a bit of like trust issues as it relates to meeting this person, but I do think over time things are gonna turn around. So yeah, I don't see that it's gonna be an immediate love connection with this person, but I definitely feel like you could end up having a lot of fun with them and just connecting with them. But yeah, this person is definitely fluid. Okay, they're definitely fluid. So I'm just gonna tell you that right now. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and move on. Who are we moving on to? Are we doing the air signs or the earth signs? Pisces, I just heard that song, You've Got a Friend in Me, from Toy Story. Yo, I just heard that song, You Got a Friend in Me. Okay, you want to move on to Aquarius, to the air signs? All right, let's go ahead and do that. All right, Aquarius, your timestamp is 1:35:30. Aquarius, 1:35:30. Hey, Yaya. I don't know if I said hey. Okay. This is definitely someone, Aquarius, that's very focused on self-improvement. Okay. This is definitely that person who's focused on growing, transforming, changing, evolving. Like, they just don't want to be the same person. Okay. So this is definitely that person who, I feel like there's always going to be something new to discover about them because they're always just trying to become a better person, okay? And they're trying to let go of like any like negative patterns, any, negative habits, any cycles. Just like I just heard any negativity. It's like they're just trying so hard to just distance themselves away from that. Like I feel like this is someone who just wants to live a better life, and they're just not in the place of trying to people please. So even if they had to make a choice or decision that other people were not comfortable with, but it was going to help them grow, and help them change and evolve, then they're just gonna do it. So this is definitely that person who doesn't care about other people's agendas. They don't care about being exploited by others. That's just not something that they're really interested in. Okay. Because it's just a fundamental fact. Is like some people are not going to be happy with the fact that you change because they can no longer benefit off of that new version of you. Okay. Or who you are becoming. So this is definitely that person. It's like they're just trying to let go of what doesn't serve them. And they are just understanding that like any changes that they make are out of self-love. Okay, so that's what's going on with this person. I just keep hearing like Pluto and Scorpio, so I just feel like they're always going to be changing. So if you're okay with being with a partner that's, may be different from the person that they were 3 months ago, but it's not necessarily harming you, and harming your relationship, then I think that you should be fine. But if you're one of those people that just kind of, wants the person that you're with to just be the same, which I think is really unrealistic over time, then I don't know how, I don't know if this is going to work out for you. Like, I don't know if having a relationship with this person is going to be the best thing for you. So you definitely have to be open to change here. And I feel like with this person constantly evolving and changing, it might be beneficial for you as well, especially if you feel like you're stuck in a rut, or you feel like you've been a bit like stuck and stagnant with your life or with your own sense of, personal mastery and becoming a better person or personal development. So that's what I'm seeing here. But yeah, this is definitely someone who feels like they're going to choose to live through love as opposed to fear. All right. So they could be afraid of things, but it's not going to necessarily hold them back. I feel like most of us may have reservations about things, or we could be a little anxious or a little fearful, but this person is just gonna push past it. Okay, so they're very like mentally strong in that sense. Like they have a very strong sense of inner power. All right, so yeah, this is someone like who I said they feel like um, they're gonna live through love as opposed to fear. All right, and this is also someone who doesn't seek to control and dominate others as well. Like that's not something that they're trying to do. I feel like this is someone who's a free spirit, and they're going to also love and acknowledge that free spirit's energy within you as well. Okay. But yeah, I like that. It's like this person is not thinking about their fears. Okay. They feel like you and your abilities um just take precedence as opposed to things that could potentially go wrong. Okay, so they just have a lot of confidence in themselves and what they can do. All right. It's kind of giving me that like Knight of Wands energy. And before y'all be like, Knight of Wands player, like, no, like the Knight of Wands energy itself is someone who is up for a challenge. It's someone who, if they're presented with some type of adversity or obstacle, it's like they're going to find their way to power through that thing. So that's what this person is. It's like they don't really fall susceptible to like things that maybe other people would, or different pitfalls that people would fall susceptible to, especially as it relates to like accomplishing some type of goal or some type of aspiration or dream that they have. Like this is a very resilient and tenacious person. Okay, they're not stopping until they get exactly what it is that they want. All right, but yeah, I love that about this person. Like they're not like a lone wolf, but they do understand that like you are all you have. And if you don't have your back, then you can't really expect other people to have it. So you always have to be a pillar for yourself. So this is definitely someone who is strong, but I feel like they don't display their strength through their physicality. I just feel like it's just something going on in their heart space. I just feel like it's energetically, or I feel like it's just within their aura. Like that's just what I'm seeing here as well. But yeah, this is definitely someone who prioritizes peace and love. So they're not going to, like I said, try to like control, dominate other people. They're not going to be as forceful with their energy, but their energy is still prevalent, is still strong. All right, so where are you most likely to meet this person? I would say like at a park, at a park or something outdoorsy. Y'all over here talking about cut water. You said cut water, tequila, lime, margarita will keep all the negativity away. Okay, it sure will. It sure will. Yeah, because this is definitely someone who doesn't care too much for bad vibes. Like they're not someone who is gonna be like very bypassing with their energy. Like y'all know how people could be in a spiritual community where they're just like, oh, no negative energy, no bad vibes. Like this is someone who will confront that with love. Okay, they will confront it with love, and at times it could even be tough love. Okay, it could be tough love. I just picked that up with this person. Okay, so what would they find to be the most attractive quality about you? The fact that you are always changing as well. Like you're always shifting and evolving because you are trying to sorry, you all are trying to reach your ultimate potential in this lifetime. Like you want to experience that feeling of self-actualization, of actually becoming. Okay? Becoming that 2.0 version of yourself, okay? So it's like this person is going to love that about you. Like you just always instinctually know what has to be done, or what you need to let go of, or just ways in which you have to change. So this person feels like you're very self-aware, and they're going to love that about you. It's like you're not afraid to admit your shortcomings or admit to things that may challenge you. Like I feel like this person you're dealing with is a very real person. Like they're real. Like they don't have to pretend to be anything else than who they are. Like they're real, they're just real. Like I like that. It's like there's no fluff here. It's like this person doesn't want to be in delusional la la land. Like that's just not who they are. And you know, like this person is not going to be afraid to put themselves first if they have to. If they have to step out of the crowd, if they have to, you know, dispel groupthink, then that's just what they have to do. Like I keep seeing that seeing and hearing that this person is a free and independent thinker. So that's what they love about you as well. It's like you listen to yourself. Okay, you're led by your own sense of inner guidance, and this person can see like the potential within you. And I know that we don't want to get stuck on potential. Okay, we don't want to get stuck on potential, but I feel like this is someone who's really going to admire you because everything that you say that you want to be, or everything that you want, is like you're actually working towards that, and you're understanding that the best thing that you can do is to shape and mold yourself into the person um that you want to be. Like that's the best thing that you can do. That's really the best thing that you can do. So yeah, they love the fact that you are always like listening to yourself. So there's something very instinctual about you, and it's not necessarily like primitive or animalistic. That's not what it is. It's like you just listen to yourself. You don't question yourself, and you know who you want to become, so you're on the way. So this person is going to love that about you. It's like you're not just talking, it's like you're actually walking the talk, or you are practicing what you preach. So they're going to see that there's some type of similarity or compatibility as it relates to that, because this is someone who just doesn't want to be the same person that they were like 3 months ago, 6 months ago, a year ago. Like they don't want to do that. They're always constantly molding and shaping themselves. And it's like you're doing that as well. So they're going to respect that within you. All right. So what do they want with you? Like which type of relationship? Yo, what type of relationship? Okay. Well, I can definitely say that one aspect to y'all's relationship is going to be very physical. Okay, it's going to be very physical. um let's keep going so we can see what else is here, but I can definitely say that this person is going to be like really turned on by you, like sexually. They really are going to be. Okay, they are, because it's like that energy and spirit that they have, they're going to sense that within you as well. And I just feel like it's not too many people that this person meets that is actually like focused and dedicated to becoming a better person. Okay, like they don't meet too many people, okay, that are willing to actually mold and shape themselves just like them. All right. So yeah, if anything, this person is going to be very turned on. All right, they're going to be very turned on by you sexually. All right, this person is going to be very attracted to your body, to your physicality. They really are. This person is going to be very attracted to your energy as well. They really are. Yeah, so that's the thing, is I just feel like this is someone who doesn't really meet too many people that's just like them. Okay, they don't really meet too many people that's just like them, and people that actually support their need to grow, to transform, and to change. So some people may look at this person and feel like, oh, they don't have a good grip or reality, as they don't have a good grip on life, or they don't really have a good grip on reality. Like they may see this person as being aimless, or not really being able to like pin this person down. You know, so people just don't understand this person. Okay, they're very much misunderstood. But yeah, like I think that's a big thing for them as well, is just like feeling accepted. Okay, they just want someone that's going to understand them. um, so yeah, I think that this is someone who definitely tends to be a bit like transient with their relationships, because they just never found what it was that they were looking for. They just never found a person that was truly compatible with them. Yeah, this person, it seems like this is someone who could definitely be watching you, especially on social media. If you're active on social media, this is someone who's going to be watching you. um I feel like this could potentially even be a secret admirer. Yo, the word that came to mind was stalking. So it could definitely get to the point of stalking. Um, it seemed like this person is going to want to approach you because they're actually very turned on by you, but they don't want to come on too strong. Like they don't want you to see them as someone that's just kind of after, you know, sex, right? They don't want you to see them as like someone who like, you know, isn't really trying to establish some type of like emotional connection with you, but I feel like it's something that they really want to do. Yeah, this person wants to okay. I just heard that song by Akon. Okay, I want to love you. You already know. Like I just heard that song. So yeah, I do think that it's definitely going to be something very sexual. I will tell you that. Um I will tell you that, but this person is afraid to approach you. And that's the crazy thing is because they're not really afraid of too much, but for some reason it's like it's pressure. It's pressure with you, okay? It's pressure, like it's pressure. But yeah, with the 8 of Swords in reverse, I definitely feel like they're gonna end up facing their fears and communicating and sending out a message to you. But this person definitely sees you as a star as well. They could be a bit intimidated, okay? Because they just never actually met someone else that was just like them, which is interesting. But yeah, uh, I will say like this could potentially be a misconnection with this person that's coming in. It could potentially be a misconnection with them because I just feel like they're gonna be a bit nervous. They're gonna be a bit nervous, and they also don't want you to feel like they're just gonna be objectifying you. But yeah, this person definitely wants to exchange some energy with you. They definitely want to. I just think they're not trying to come on too strong. Do I see a serious relationship here? I don't see a serious relationship. I just feel like this person just want to like get intimate with you, but it may not happen. It may not happen. It just depends. It just depends on if this person is just gonna speak up. Okay, if they're gonna speak up and say something. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it right there, Aquarius. They may just resort to being a fan or an admirer from a distance. But yeah, they're definitely turned on or will be turned on by you. I just think they don't want to approach you just for sex, but they want to do it. You said or a stalker. Yeah, I did hear the word stalker. Like, but I don't like saying stalker because some people are actually traumatized by stalkers. Okay, stalkers that don't give up, like stalkers that are relentless. But yeah, I do feel like, you know, with Aquarius, it's like this is definitely someone who's gonna be watching you. I think they also might put you like on a pedestal as well. So that kind of, you know, can make someone feel like very like anxious, but it really just depends if they're going to push past their fear or not, you know, because they may just approach you for something sexual and you could be like, no, I'm not interested. You know, and it's like they spent all that time sitting back and worrying about what could potentially go wrong, like just to get rejected anyway. So let's go ahead and move on. um Libra. Libra, your timestamp is going to be 1:53:30. Libra. Thank y'all so much for the hearts in the chat. I appreciate it. Libra. Okay, who's coming towards you in love, Libra? Who's coming towards you in love? Sorry, everyone. Let me give that another shuffle. Libra. Okay, so the person that's coming towards you is very confident. Okay, is giving me King of Wands energy. All right, so this is someone who's going to be very assertive. They're going to pursue. Um, they see something like, then they're gonna pursue it. They're gonna chase it. All right. So this is definitely someone who is going to chase you. This is someone who thinks very highly of themselves. I don't really see it as like them being arrogant, but I really do feel like they're very popular and I feel like they're very attractive. So I give it to them. I mean, they have a reason. Okay. They have a reason. Because what I just heard was, I just heard conceited by Remy Ma when she was like, I'm conceited. I got a reason. Like, this person knows they look good. Okay. This person knows knows they're charismatic. They know they're confident. This is someone who very much is set in who they are as a person. And they know that they're special. Okay, that's all I can say. Okay, this person walks around like they're special. They know they're special, and I feel like they actually do have a reason. Like, I feel like this is someone who um just never allows their reality or their circumstance to stand in their way. I feel like this is someone who's very much an ambitious person. Like, they're going to take opportunities. And I'm not seeing it in like a negative way, like, oh, this person's just going to step on you to get what they want. Like, kind of like the Six of Wands in reverse type of energy. But I feel like this is someone who is a winner. I feel like this is someone who is successful. I feel like they have a reason. Like, this is someone who has a reason to stunt and they have a reason to flex. Feel like this is someone who's a hardworking person. They're at the top of their game. This could even be someone who owns their own business. Like, this is someone who's an entrepreneur. Um, I'm also picking up that this is someone who's like resourceful. Or this is even someone who just experienced like a major glow up as well. Cause I just keep hearing rags to riches, rags to riches. So yeah, they have a reason. If this is someone who has, worked hard and they have changed their lifestyle, like, that's a major accomplishment. So yeah, they do deserve the right to flex. Okay. They deserve the right to stunt. Like, they deserve that because they put in the diligence, they put in the hard work, and also her sweat equity as well. So yeah, this is also someone who is very connected to spirit as well. So I just feel like they're unstoppable at this point in time in their life. I don't feel like anyone can disparage this person or make them feel bad about themselves. Like, they don't really listen to the criticism of others, especially if it's negative criticism. That's not something that they're really going to allow into their spirit because they have a good understanding of who they are. And I feel like this is someone who has also had to compete a lot, so they could be in a highly competitive business. Um, they could even be just doing things that are highly competitive, like an athlete, something along those lines, or an entertainer. So it's like they're constantly having to compete. They're constantly having to put themselves out there. That's just what they do. And I just feel like this is someone who just feels very like bold to step out and to do something, like maybe things that other people tend to shy away from. But yeah, I like that. I like that. But yeah, they're also very connected to spirit as well. So they could be very spiritual or even very religious as well. Or they could just have that type of background. They have a religious background. All right. And they could just be spiritual at this point in time in their life. But yeah, this is definitely someone who is connected to the divine. Okay. They're connected to the divine. And for me, I associate the divine with being God. That's just how I identify the divine. But we all can call that energy different names. So yeah, this is definitely someone who is connected to spirit. They definitely are. And like I said, they have a reason. Okay. They have a reason to feel this way about themselves. It's not just false arrogance and ego, all built off of insecurity. It's like, no, this person actually works for what they have. And it's been a long road and a long journey for them. So at this point in time, they're not going to put up with imposter syndrome. Like, this person knows that they're all of that. Okay. So If you don't have issues with being with someone like this who knows who they are and they're not afraid to be confident and to put themselves out there, and they don't allow other people to talk down about them or to make them feel bad about themselves, like if you're fine with being with this type of person, then this is your person. Yo, I'm cracking up. Tooted and booted. You shouting out from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Okay. Thank you so much for tuning in. Made with Love by Chef Ari. We are on Libra. And thank you so much for being here. Let's get it. You gonna say then they get on Jeffrey Dahmer on you, the stalkers. Ah! Yes, they do. Okay? Yes, they do. Get all weird and stuff. I'm doing good, tooted and booted. Yo, tooted and booted. That is the funniest name ever. Like yo, that was a song by YG. I feel like it was YG song because I used to sing that song in college. And it's like, why? Why? Like, but I'm gonna tell y'all this, like, you have to be very cognizant and discerning about the songs that you sing, okay? Because it definitely will come true. All right. I was cracking up the other night talking to Cha Cha, and we was just talking about songs that we have sang and songs that have come true. Okay. So I don't know why, okay, but when I was younger, a certain song by Ludacris came out, Ludacris featuring Shauna. I feel like it was Shauna, and it's called Fantasy, okay? I used to sing that song. Fast forward 20 years later, that shit happened. All right, that's all I'm gonna say. Like, fast forward 20 years later, that shit happened. So just be very cognizant about the songs that you're singing, all right? Yo, I'm done. Now all the cars going everywhere. Like, I'm trying to tell you. Like, all right. So, what will this person find to be the most attractive quality about you? Just how peaceful you are, like, and how loving you are. Like, you really are one of those like high vibe, like good energy type of people, and this person is definitely gonna like that about you. I think this is someone who typically tends to deal with people that try to like dim their shine, and they're not really gonna sense and pick that up as it relates to you. It's like you're definitely someone who's gonna be very accepting and very open and very kind. I also feel like you're someone who's going to like really admire this person's confidence, and they're going to admire your confidence as well, because I feel like your confidence could be a bit more like subtle, okay, a bit subtle than this person's. Like, so I'm gonna just tell you right now, like, if you're okay with sharing the spotlight and you're okay with this person kind of being the star or tending to get more attention than you, then you'll be fine. Okay. Because I just think that this is someone who is like, they're not necessarily trying to be the star or trying to get all the attention. I just think it's something that happens naturally. And they're not someone who is going to, result to being in a corner. Because what I just heard was nobody puts baby in a corner. Okay. From Dirty Dancing. So yeah, this is definitely not that person. They don't play the back. So they definitely need a partner that is not going to like try to like dim their shine or be jealous over the type of attention that they get. Like, they want someone who's going to be just as confident, even if they don't display their confidence in the same ways that this person does. I feel like this person could be a bit overt, all right, with their confidence. They could be a bit overt. And I feel like you might be a bit more like subtle. I wanted to say like covert because that's the opposite, but I just think it's a bit more subtle. But it doesn't mean that you're not confident at all. This person is also going to love the fact that you focus a lot on getting money. Okay. Like getting money. Like, so you definitely are a hustler and you are prioritizing your financial well being. Like, this person's going to love that about you. And they also are going to love your attitude. Like, I think there's different sides to your energy, and I think that that's something that this person's going to find really interesting, is that you're very nuanced. All right, you're very nuanced. I also think they're going to like your clothing choices as well, because this is definitely someone who could be a bit flashy with their clothing too. All right, I mean, but if they work for it, then you can't tell this person that they don't have the right to stunt and flex. All right, because that's them. They're going to flex. I'm trying to tell you that right now. So if you don't like to be flashy, or you don't want to hop out of foreign cars, then maybe that's not your person. But if that's what you try and do and you want to live a good life, which typically most Libras do, you admire the finer things in life, then I feel like you should be a-okay with this person. But yeah, they're definitely gonna love that you have, you have a little bite to you. It's not like you're just all sweet and kind all the damn time, like, oh, peace, love, and harmony. Like, that's not that. It's like you are definitely someone that has a little bite to you. Like, you got some spiciness to you as well, and like they're gonna like that. You're nuanced. It's like you're sweet and spicy. Oh, thank you, Sonia. Sonia, I promise, like, this is the easiest lip routine. Like, I literally took some lipstick. I didn't even line my lips, and then I just put some of this lip gloss on top of it. Like, I literally got this lip gloss. You could get this at any beauty supply store, for real, or Amazon. Okay. Mm-hmm. Cha Cha, why you gonna say you was in the library on top of books? Let me find out. No, I was not. I was not in the library on top of books. I said fast forward 20 years later. Okay. All right. Like, what do they want with you? Yeah, this person wants like to have an actual true emotional connection with you. Okay? That's what they want to do. They want to have an emotionally satisfying connection. I'm not going to say that this is the type of person that gets bored easily. Like, I'm not really picking that up, but this is definitely the type of person that just wants to be happy. Because what I heard was that song by Mary J. Blige, like, all I really want is to be happy, is to find a love that's mine. It would be so sweet. So that's kind of what I'm seeing here. It's like they actually want to have an emotionally satisfying connection. Like, this isn't someone who just wants to have an attachment or some type of entanglement. Like, they're actually really searching for their person. That's what they're searching for. Aw, it's cute. It's cute. I feel like to start, you and this person would definitely have a nice little connection. Okay. I feel like you and this person are definitely going to be crushing on each other. Yeah. They're going to be crushing on you. So there's going to be some, emotional energy being exchanged. I could say that. And they're also going to be trying to get to know you. So it just makes me feel like when you link up with this person, it's like you're gonna spend a lot of time in that initial stage where things are kind of just fun. There's chemistry, you and this person are, talking to each other, you're on the phone a lot. This person can even tell you that they like you. So I just feel like it's sweet. Okay, it's light. It's not anything too serious to start, because I feel like they're just trying to get to know you. Like, they're trying to discover information about you. I feel like this is, I want to say like an intensive vetting process, but I think it's going to be sweet. Okay, I feel like it's going to be sweet. You may be a bit like defensive with this person, like a bit hesitant, like not really willing to like open up to this person. You could be a bit guarded with your energy. I can definitely see that as well. So that's why I think that you and this person may stay in that, phase for a bit longer, um than maybe even relationships that you've had in the past. I feel like it's going to be an extreme vetting process just to see if like the both of you click, to see if there's love here. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So I feel like the relationship that y'all have, like what they want immediately, I feel like is just to get to know you. All right. And I definitely feel like they're going to be crushing on you. They're going to be asking you a lot of questions. There's going to be a lot of conversation going on here. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of conversation, but I do think that this is a relationship that is going to take time to develop. Okay. It's going to take time to develop. Um, you may even experience like, yeah, the process is going to be a bit slow. Okay, like you may at some points in times feel like you don't even want to talk to this person anymore because you don't necessarily know where things are going. But I just think that this is someone who kind of like wants to get comfortable with you before they really make any decisions or start taking like the first steps towards something, a bit more like stable or a bit more serious. So if anything, it's like you're going to develop a friendship with this person. Yeah, you're going to develop a friendship with this person first and foremost. I think that your connection with them isn't going to move as quickly because this person is not trying to get their heart broken. That's not what they're trying to do. So yeah, it's like they're going to be sussing you out to see if you're a liar, to see if you're a manipulator, to see if you are potentially trying to come into their life to hurt them. Like they're definitely going to be sussing that out. And if they feel like you could potentially break their heart, or, you know, there could potentially not be a love connection here, then it's like this person is going to pull back. So what I would say is like, if you want to deal with this person, then just be okay with the fact that the vetting process with them is going to be a bit longer than maybe what you've experienced in the past. But they really want to make sure that you're not a liar, you're not a cheater, and you're not gonna have them in a chokehold. Okay, that's what they want to make sure of, because they feel like, you will be a bit like defensive or guarded or a bit paranoid as well. So I think the both of you may be dealing with the same types of issues where you're kind of leery and skeptical of each other. May not necessarily trust it, so what I will say is just take it slow. All right. Take it slow and open yourself up. And they have to do the same. But yeah, I kind of picked that up here. Y'all both might not be trusting of each other. Be sussing out each other, okay? And trying to vet each other. So if this process takes too long, then y'all could potentially just end up like kind of having that type of relationship where it's like, you like this person, they like you, but it's not serious. Okay. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not really picking up like friends with benefits here. It just could potentially be a misconnection if you and this person don't get over your trust issues when you meet each other. But what do they want with you? They definitely want to explore their emotions as it relates to you. But I definitely do think that this person likes you. I think they want to be friendly towards you. Like, I think that this is someone who is, going to open themselves up to this opportunity with you. But it's like they're not just going to be like gullible or stupid or naive. They're not doing that at all. Like, this person is really going to be sussing you out. I'm trying to tell you that. They're going to be sussing you out. And they're also not hesitant to move on. So if it's not looking good, they're just going to pull out and go in a different direction. Hey, Rocking Johnny. Hey, Eric Loomis. Thank you so much. And Cha-Cha, you said I only sing things I want to manifest. All right. Let's stop singing Fantasy by Ludacris. Y'all cracking up. All right, let's go ahead and move to Gemini. Gemini. Your timestamp is 2/13/15. Gemini. You're up next. Okay, who's coming towards you next in love? Oh, okay. Gemini. The person coming towards you is definitely one of those people that, for lack of better terms, they really don't give a fuck. Like, this is that type of person. Like, this is someone who is a badass. Okay, they're a badass. Like, I don't see them as someone who's like just rebellious, but if they don't give a fuck, it could potentially come off as someone who's rebellious. But I hope y'all get what I'm saying. It's like, this is definitely someone who's going to do what they want. Okay, that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna do what they want. They're gonna live their life to the fullest. They're not gonna allow anybody to hold them back, and they understand that that's how they're going to make a name for themselves. Is literally not giving a fuck. Like, they just don't. Like, I'm not picking up, like I said, that this is someone who doesn't follow the rules. Okay, like, but I definitely feel like this is someone who colors outside of the lines. Okay, so they're also a bit unconventional as well. But yeah, this is someone who is very opinionated. They're gonna say what they have to say, and they're not going to purposely do things to like offend people, but they can't control how you interpret or how you feel about what they said, especially if their intentions weren't to hurt you. So this is that person. Okay, this is definitely someone who is going to be who they are. They're going to be authentic, and they're just not gonna care. Like, this that person. But I feel like they try not to care because they just don't want to be stressed out. All right. And I also feel like this is someone who could be older, but they still look like very youthful. Okay. They look very youthful, because they just don't allow too many things to stress them out. So I think this is someone who could be like unbothered, like they're just an unbothered person. It takes a lot to pull this person out of their element. They don't really allow other people to like control their emotions, and they also don't allow other people to influence their decisions. Okay, and the choices that they want to make, they do not allow other people to influence them. They make their own choices, they make their own decisions. That's what that is. This is also someone who understands like how love goes, because I just heard that song by Janet Jackson, where she be like, that's the way love goes. Okay, that's the way love goes. I just heard that song. So it's like this person takes the good and the bad. I feel like this is someone who's definitely experienced when it as it relates to relationships, which is very different from one of the other signs that I read for tonight. Like, this is someone who has experienced relationships, like the good, the bad, the ups and downs. So they understand like how to move on. Like, this is not someone who's gonna be stuck on their past or stuck on their ex. Like, this is someone who, like, let's say their ex of a year just broke up with them. They just gonna move on. Okay, they're gonna move on, because I just heard lovers come and lovers go. So it's just like this is someone who doesn't really get caught up with the past. Like, you shouldn't have any issues with this person being attached to anybody from the past or still dealing with somebody from the past. Like, you should have no issues with that as you deal with this person, because they understand that, you know, uh, whatever happened. That was the experience they had with that particular person, and it's not necessarily going to project itself on their experiences that they could potentially have with you. So yeah, this is definitely one of those like move on type of people. Like, they just don't really get hemmed up or stuck on the past. Like, that's not really something that they do. This is definitely someone who will experience whatever they experience in a particular relationship. They will develop a sense of wisdom, because now they have knowledge and experience, and they just move forward. All right, that's just what it is. But I definitely see that this is someone who is a lover. It's not like they like to run through people or run through relationships. Like, this is actually someone who I feel like will stick with a partner. Like, they really will, until, let's say, life happens and they naturally grow apart from their partners. That's what that is. But yeah, I definitely feel like this isn't someone who just will swap out people for the hell of it, or try to have multiple options just because. Like, this is someone who, it's like, if they encounter love, then they're going to participate. They're going to allow themselves to engage with it. But at a certain point in time, if it's just not working because they have grown or they have changed or developed themselves into something else, being someone else, it's like they're just going to move on. So I'm not mad. I'm definitely not mad. Like, yeah, this is someone who I feel like has experienced a lot of disappointments as it relates to love. And so they're just not, it's like they'll participate because they know they have to, but they know what comes with being in love or developing that type of relationship with someone. Like this is someone who's very realistic, like their head is not in the clouds. And I also feel like this isn't someone who similar to another sign, it's like they're not really in that lover boy or lover girl energy. So they're not going to weaponize their romantic energy. Okay. Like that's not this type of person to like love bomb you and to do all that extra stuff that people do. Like when they meet someone that they like, it's like they're not that person. I'm also picking up this is a what you see is what you get. But they're okay. It's like anyway, it's like if they're in a relationship and it's working, they're okay. Like if it doesn't work out, they're okay. Like when I tell you this is someone who really does not allow other people, you know, and their presence and their influence to really like control them. Like this is that person. Like they're very much a free spirit. So what would they find to be the most attractive about you? Your ability to be expressive, like you being able to express your emotions and you being comfortable with it. You know how it is sometimes people are not really emotionally supportive as it relates to other people because they don't even know how to support their own emotions. Like they don't have the ability to express what's going on within them. So they're kind of taken aback by someone who has the ability to express every single thing and what's going on. So yeah, especially with you being a Gemini, yeah, like your feelings are going to change every day. I can tell you that right now. I have a Gemini moon, all right? Like my feelings change every day. Um, Okay. So I feel like this person is going to find that interesting about you. Like the fact that you are so expressive and you're able to do it in a very like unapologetic way. Okay. And they're also good. Yeah. Yeah, they are. They are like they are. They're going to love the fact that you know, you just even the way in which you express yourself could be a bit, you know, spicy as well. Okay. But they're going to love it. Okay. If anything, it's like you're interesting to this person. And it's like, I don't want to say that they're going to be looking at you like you're the entertainment, but they do find you very entertaining. All right. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. They find you very entertaining. And they just love your mental capabilities, like your ability to like connect the dots as well, and your ability to think. I think that's what this person really likes about you. Like the fact that you're able to like intellectualize your emotions and you're able to like describe them in a way in which this person can actually like feel it. Okay, they can feel it. um so yeah, like I just feel like this person at times can be a bit like angsty, if that makes sense. Like they can have a bit of angst. And I don't want to say like they're a sad boy or a sad girl, but I definitely do kind of pick up. It's like I kind of pick that up a little bit in their energy. So I think it's going to be refreshing for them to meet someone who is able to like I said, intellectualize their emotions and put them into words. I feel like, you know, you all could even be a storyteller as well. Like this person is going to be like interested in hearing your stories or just hearing your experiences and what you've been through or hearing what it is that you know about love, because what I just heard was lessons in love. So what have you learned during your journey? So I think this person is going to be really like excited to hear that. But more so than anything, I feel like you're really going to be teaching this person um, just better ways to express their feelings and understanding that they don't necessarily have to bottle them up. Because I feel like this person could be a bit passive as well. So I just keep hearing like that they just want to feel. So I feel like you're going to, I don't know. I don't think this person is like a non-empathetic person, but I feel like for some reason you inspire this person to be even more like empathetic or to be even more compassionate or to even be like more vulnerable and being able to like open up and feel comfortable to express themselves. That's what I'm seeing. So let's go ahead and move on. Let's go ahead and move on. Okay, Gemini. What do they want with you? Like, which type of relationship? Oh, yeah, for appearance, I also feel like this could be someone who, I don't know, I keep picking up on someone who plays the guitar. So I think this is someone who could play the guitar or be a musician. They play instruments. And I'm also picking up that they like to wear like a lot of leather. So they may have like a bad boy or bad girl type of aesthetic. But they're not a bad person. Like, you know. So I feel like this is someone who might also like to wear a lot of black as well. Yeah. Cha Cha, thanks for blocking that because I don't know what what you was trying to tell me, Patrice. I don't know what you was trying to tell me. Like, all right, so what do they want with you? Which type of relationship? Dang. I know, like, dang, like, I'm just like shuffling and shuffling and shuffling. Like, come on. Come on. Uh, what type of relationship? Let me get clarification on this. All right, so I feel like this person has a particular idea about the type of relationship that they want. Like they have a particular idea about the type of relationship that they feel like would make them happy, but I don't know if they're, ready to do that. I feel like this person right now, or when you meet them rather, it's like they are going to be deciding between two different like opposite extremes where it's like, okay, do I open myself up to a relationship again? Because, like I said, this is someone who's experienced, so they already know what comes with relationships. It's like, do I decide to do that again? Or should I just focus on being single right now and maybe just like, spending a long time? So I think they're going to be kind of at a crossroads with you. I definitely feel like this is someone who's going to participate with you. Like they're going to try to get to know you, but I think that they, if anything, it's like they're going to want to have more of an interdependent connection right now. Yeah, they're going to have more of an interdependent connection because, like, this person is experienced as it relates to, like, relationships, but they also, like I said, they know what comes with it. They know the good and the bad. So I'm not saying that they're projecting this thing out on you that, oh, this could potentially be a bad relationship. I just feel like they're going to be going back and forth between like, should I remain single or should I decide to try to like create the type of relationship that I really want, with another person? Should I try to do that? Yeah. Yeah, like I think this person is gonna potentially like sabotage what you and them could have. Okay, they're gonna I think they could potentially try to sabotage it from overthinking. Okay, and trying to literally decide. So they're gonna know that the opportunity to connect with you, to exchange energy with you, is here. But they're also debating, like, or will be debating if they should be single or not. Like, yeah, I think that could be a bit of an issue on being able to move forward with this person. So yeah, if anything, I feel like you and this person can connect with each other, but I feel like it's not going to be an official, like, serious relationship. I feel like it's just going to be one of those, like, mature connections where it's like, this could be your companion or y'all just connect with each other when you can. All right. That's just what it seems like. Because for some reason, it's like this person is feeling like they need to like maintain their sense of independence. So that's why I'm just getting more so like an interdependent type of dynamic here where it's like y'all connect when you connect and then when you don't, you don't. But I'm not seeing like friends with benefits or something casual. Like I'm not seeing that. I just feel like it's one of those adult relationships. It's kind of what I see here. Like, y'all know how some adults are like post marriage, and maybe this person is a divorcee or something, to where it's like they're just kind of like, look, I'm not looking for anything like a serious marriage right now. Um, but yeah, I think that that could be a bit of an issue, is like this person kind of like trying to go back and forth and deciding like, do they want to remain single or do they want to explore things with you? But they definitely are attracted to you. I can say that. And I feel like they know that you could be the person of their dreams, or that they could create the type of relationship of their dreams with you. It just seems like it's it could be off in the distance or off in the future. So I think that this relationship with this person, when you meet them, is still going to be a work in progress. I don't think it's going to be something that is settled. All right. I don't think it's going to be something that's settled. That makes sense. Yeah. So what I will say is at least you could connect with this person. This is someone who's willing to be kind and generous to you. If you need help with something, it's like this person is going to be there. Um, that's what they're going to do. But as far as like them deciding to just jump into a connection with you, I don't see them doing that. But I do feel like it's something off in the distance, but they do want to still, spend time with you. I can see that. I just think they are potentially going to like sabotage this connection. I think they may, by not taking the opportunity with you. So that's what I see here, Gemini. Um, If you're okay with a companion, then I think you should be fine. If you're okay with a companion. But yeah, like I do think this person could potentially like sabotage a future, because they see the potential, but I think they may not be as they may not have, what I want to say is, the spark or the energy. Because I just keep picking up that this person is a bit angsty and even like sad boy, sad girlish. Like they have that type of energy and vibe. So yeah, relationships probably are getting the best of this person. Like just in general, like they are willing to move forward, like in general. But for some reason with you, it's like you're presenting some, or will be presenting rather, um, like some type of like major moment where they really have to decide. So that's interesting. I feel like don't wait on this person. Like if they're a nice person, you could keep them around as a companion. I don't feel like they're going to try to harm you, but it's like if you know that you don't have time to really wait and you really want to connect with someone now that wants something serious, then it may just not be this person. But I do feel like they're going to want to be around. They're going to want to provide material support when they can. I feel like this person is going to want to like see you um be happy. I feel like this is someone who, if anything, I feel like you're teaching them how to be vulnerable and how to be open and how to be more expressive with how they feel. If anything, I feel like you're going to be teaching them that. So I think the type of relationship might be more, even more so of like a mentor mentee type of relationship where they're like learning important lessons from you. But if you want love with this person, just understand that there could be some type of delays in that being able to happen. I just heard this song by Music Soul Child, and it's one of the songs that I am not trying to sing anymore, but I just heard Teach Me How to Love. That's literally what I just heard, okay? That's literally what I just heard. But with this person, I feel like they just need to understand how to feel their emotions for what it is. And also, like I said, how to express them, how to be vulnerable with them. And I keep also picking up on the fact that like this person could be a divorcee. So even though they've let go of their partner from the past, they still might not be, necessarily ready to get into another relationship. All right. let's go ahead and move on. Let's go ahead and move on. Yeah, I'm like trying to describe that type of relationship because it's like, well, I'm not there yet, okay? I still feel like I got some life in me, but there are some just older folks who are just like completely fine with just connecting with someone and with that person being their companion and, you know, just experiencing life with that person, but it doesn't necessarily have to have this super intense label. Okay, so if labels are important to you, then that might not be your person, Gemini. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the air signs. Let's go ahead and move on. Sorry, y'all. The readings are getting longer and longer, but I will try to speed them up. It just happens. I'm going to do Taurus, and your timestamp Taurus is going to be 2:35. And shout out to everybody that is still here. Definitely make sure that you are liking the live. Okay. Let me give y'all another shuffle, Taurus. Okay. Taurus. This person said they not playing games. Okay. I love that. I love that for you. No, this is definitely someone who is not trying to play games. It's like if they love something, if they cherish something, it's like they're not going to just try to, not take it serious. They're not going to try to play game. Like I said, play games, strategic mind games. That's typically the type of games that people tend to play, or just like playing with your emotions or trying to manipulate you. Like, that's just not what this person is trying to do. Like, when they actually truly love somebody, then they're going to be there for that person. They're going to show up. They're going to be reliable, dependable, loyal, and also committed. All right. This is someone who takes things serious. Okay, they take things serious, and I love that for you. Okay, this is also someone who's very selfless. Like, they're not a selfish person at all. Like, they're willing to compromise, they're willing to give, they're willing to reciprocate. It's just this person's character. Okay, it's just this person's character, and they know that they could potentially get carried away. All right, so this is definitely that person that will fall in love with you, like, and could get carried away. Like, they really could. Like, this person could be daydreaming about you, you know. They could literally have you on their mind all day. Like, this is that type of person. So in some ways it could be a bit obsessive, but yeah, they're definitely the type of person that will fall in love. Like, they want the romance, they want all of it. Okay, that's what they want. They want to experience romance in their life. And for some of the other energies I was picking up, in the other readings, it wasn't really too much like romance coming through. Because I just kept picking up on like a what you see is what you get type of energy. But for this person, I'm not saying they're not what you see is what you get, but this is definitely that person that would be on cloud nine in delusional la la land thinking about you. Like, I'm just trying to tell you that right now. Like, I'm trying to tell you that right now. Like, and the thing I like about them is it seems like they're actually ready to love. They could just be carried away. All right. So you might have to tell this person like to relax. Okay. Relax and just remain as grounded as possible and to be realistic and to also be very practical. I think that's the best way to be in relationships as opposed to getting carried away. But this person can. So if you want that textbook romance, rom-com story, then this is your person. Okay. This is your person. Like, if you want all of that, like the bells and the whistles as it relates to love, like someone being chivalrous, someone buying you flowers, someone doing all of the romantic gestures, like, this is definitely that person, because that's how they are. And I also feel like this is someone who likes to put it on. Okay, they definitely like to put it on. So they may love to wear like, suits and collared shirts, and they just like to look good. The word that came to mind was spiffy. Okay, so they just look good. And I keep hearing that song by Jadena, Classic Man. And y'all remember how Jadena used to dress, where he wear like the suits and like everything was tailored. It's like I'm kind of picking up that this person likes to dress like that as well. or like when they go out, they know how to clean up very well. Like that's this person. They clean up very well. I feel like you shouldn't really have issues with, you know, going out with them and their choices of clothing. I feel like they're always gonna look good. Like they're gonna look decent. Oh, let's get it. You said Cancer was super quick. Yeah, Cancer's time. Yeah, I think I did like 13, maybe 13 to 14 minutes, like Cha Cha said. All right. So what would they find to be the most attractive quality about you? Your mysteriousness. Okay. So they feel like you're just a mystery, like there's more to learn. And I think that that's kind of what's aiding them in their daydreaming about you, because they're just wondering like what else is there to you, like, and they're also wondering like what your likes are, or will be wondering what you like, okay, about what you like what you're interested in, or just how you're spending your time. So this person is really going to be sitting here like, I wonder what Taurus is doing. Maybe Taurus is out. Maybe Taurus is taking a walk right now. Like, what is Taurus doing? Like, they're literally always going to be thinking about what you could potentially be doing because you're not there. Okay? You're literally not there. So this person is going to admire that about you. They're also going to admire your intuition, especially if you're very psychic here as well. It's like this person's going to love that aspect about you. I just keep hearing like mysterious vibes. So this person is going to feel like a connection to you, but it may be a bit unexplainable. Okay? That's what I'm getting here. But they just feel like there's more beneath the surface and there's more to learn as it relates to you. Okay? And they also love the fact that you don't allow everybody to just like have space or to take up space in your life. Okay? So you're very selective and choosy about who you know, incorporate into your life. Like that's just who it is, like what it is for you. Like you don't just have anybody in your life just because. So you're definitely that type of person that will take stock of the relationships that you have around you and will determine if you should continue to keep connecting with those people or if it's time to let them go. So this person loves that about you. It's like, you know, you're protective with yourself. And they also love your sense of spirituality as well, especially if you have a healthy sense of like superstition. So yeah, this person loves that, especially if you talk to them about different like spiritual concepts that they were not necessarily aware of. It's like, you know, that's this person. Yo, I just heard love spell. I heard love spell. So this person is definitely gonna ask you, like, did you put them under a love spell? Like, what is it? But 9 times out of 10, it's just your natural aura and it's your natural vibe, and it's just the fact that this person is curious about you and you leave them wanting more. Okay, you leave them wanting more. You leave them curious and wanting to see like what else is going on with you. Like that's what you do. Some of y'all could be um I don't want to say like modest with your clothing, but that's the only word that came to mind. I don't know if modest is an insult. I just don't know what it is. But you definitely are someone who leaves more to the imagination, and they love that about you. Okay, they love it. So yeah, let's see what type of relationship do they want with you. All right, because they're really over here falling in love or will be falling in love. And you probably just gonna be looking at this person like you don't even know me. Like, but this person doesn't care. Like that's the thing that they love. Like is that they don't know you or they may never know you all the way. They're just completely intrigued. I keep wanting to say right now. But this is who's coming next. It's like they're going to be intrigued. Let's get it said. Put it on me. I'm cracking up. And Shasha said, I'm a walking love spell. Yeah. Yeah, like. Yeah, this person is gonna fall. Okay? They're gonna fall. Like, they're just gonna surrender to the connection. Like, that's just what they're gonna do. Like, this person is literally just gonna fall. They're gonna allow themselves to fall in love. I'm telling you that right now. I'm telling you that right now. Like, I'm telling you that right now. I need some of my energy drink because I'm already yawning. Y'all, I've been up. I've been up like since like 5:30. Okay, so I definitely feel like this person is just going to be open to like actually building a connection with you. I feel like they want to get to know you more. I feel like this person doesn't really want to cause any like chaos or problems in your life. They really just want peace and they want ease. They want things to work out smoothly. But this person is definitely going to be investing in just getting to know you and even, trying to get closer to you and developing a sense of intimacy with you, which does not necessarily equal sex. It's like this person just wants to talk to you and they want to have like real conversations, intimate conversations with you. It's kind of what I'm getting here. Yeah, it's just like, look, this person is going to be interested in you, but if you are, because they love the fact that you're mysterious, like they love that about you, but it's like they're really going to be gauging how interested you are by like how receptive that you are to them. So it's like if they're asked wanting to ask you out on dates and just do romantic things for you, but you're like kind of ignoring it and that's not really something that you want, it's like they're gonna stop. All right. So if you want this person, then you have to show them that. Okay. You have to reciprocate the energy that they're putting out. But yeah, this person definitely wants to work towards having something a bit more serious with you. They're also really attracted to you and they're also inspired by you as well. So you actually could end up having a romantic connection with this person, but you could also end up having like a working relationship with them as well. Like y'all could actually make money together. But like I said, it's like this person is going to express their interest to you. But if you ignore them, if you don't take the opportunity, if they ask you out like multiple times and you keep like giving them excuses or just not showing up or not showing interest, is like they're gonna move on. Okay, they're gonna move on. That's just what they're gonna do. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Like this person is gonna try, but what they're also expressing as well is like they're not trying to jump over hoops and boundaries just to connect with you. Like they're not gonna do that. So if you feel like someone should have to be chasing you and doing all this extra stuff when you just don't want to show them any affection or attention back in return, then it's like just go ahead. Okay, like just go ahead, like go ahead. But I definitely can agree with this energy where it's like I'm gonna try, but if you're not open to my attempts, then I'm gonna go somewhere else. That's just what they're gonna do. you know it's just what they're gonna do, which I feel like anybody should do. But for real, yeah, this is definitely someone who's willing to allow themselves to fall into all the lovely feelings that they have, okay, towards you. um but I don't see them as someone who's aimless. Like I do think that this is someone who actually wants to build a connection with you over time. I can say that. But over time, if you so choose to continue to deal with this person, then I definitely feel like um, you would just be what is it, satisfied with the fact that you actually did it, because this person would be like so romantic, and this person would be like a calming person to be around. Like they're not gonna be conflictual and argumentative and try to manipulate, strategize to get their way. Like it's just not what they're trying to do. Like it's not what they're trying to do at all. And this person also wants to learn more about your spirituality, or the this person really think you put a love spell, or will think that, and it's like they want to learn more about that. Okay, and I definitely feel like they want to have more of a deeper connection with you, because they see you as someone who's like just very deep, and they just feel like there's more beneath the surface. So I think that this is someone who actually wants to explore that with you, if you're willing. If you're not someone who is uncomfortable with like emotions, and because some people are uncomfortable with their emotions and feelings, but it is what it is. I don't want to talk about it. Let's move on. But yeah, this person is going to want to connect with you on more of a deeper level. But like I said, if you're going to ignore this person or not want to, reciprocate their advances that they make towards you, then they're going to go somewhere else. I'm just telling you that right now. But I mean, as far as connecting with this person, there is a possibility for you to actually have a long lasting connection with them. Like something that, even, I mean, I don't like using the word forever because I don't feel like anything lasts forever. It just doesn't. But you have the potential to be in a long term connection with this person. Okay. I feel like this person is going to love you. Okay. I feel like they really are. But it's up to you. Because some people don't want love. You said no Taurus in my chart, but I receive all positive messages of new love. Of course, as you should. Hey, Priyanshi. I'm doing good. How are you doing, Priyanshi? All right, let's go ahead and move on to Virgo. Oh, Priyanshi, this isn't personal readings. This is just a general readings. And the question is basically who's coming towards you next in love. That's what the question is. But I had to basically shorten the question and the title because I wanted to specifically denote that no exes or no situationships will be discussed in this reading today. Okay, no exes or past situationships. But if you want to know if your situation is over with a particular person, then definitely tune in tomorrow and we'll get into it. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to Virgo. Virgo, your timestamp is going to be 2:51:30, just so I could get a sip of water. You can check all three. Typically, I'll start with my sun sign, which is Leo. And then I'll move on to my rising, which is Libra. And then I'll move on to my moon, which is Gemini, but I also have a lot of Virgo in my chart, so I will watch for Virgo as well. I have a Virgo Venus, so I watch for Virgo as well as it relates to love readings. All right, Virgo. Oh, Capricorn's next after Virgo, Priyanshi. Yes, I did Pisces, Janice. Pisces is 1:18:45. Okay. All right. Yeah, Virgo, this person that's coming in could definitely be one of those social justice warriors. This is definitely someone who is very concerned with society and what is going on and also the collective consciousness. So I feel like this is someone who is very selfless. It's yes, they could worry about their own life, in which they do, but they also care a lot about the community and the community being enriched and empowered in very positive and progressive ways. So this person coming in is definitely that person that is a leader. They're someone who feels the success of the community, the family, or even the relationship that they're in is dependent on them. Okay, so they take a lot of accountability over what they do and what they don't do. And this just seems like someone who's responsible. Okay, this seems like someone who actually really does care about strengthening other people and just encouraging them and inspiring them to become a better person, because when they inspire others to become better people, they understand that that is what is going to shift the collective consciousness in a positive way. So yeah, this isn't one of those people that kind of get caught up with society and just kind of sit there and they're aimless and they're just talking about all of the problems that are going on in the world. I feel like this is someone who actually would be willing to get up and to do something about it. Okay, whether it's starting a nonprofit organization, or whether it's, traveling the world and, doing community service. Like, this is definitely that type of person. Like, so I'm picking up on world traveler as well. Um, and this could be someone who actually is very religious. Um, this is someone who could even be from the islands. They could be Caribbean. So I'm just kind of picking up on like the Rasta culture. So this is it could definitely be that person. This could be someone who likes to wear their hair in locks or even braids. Um, and this is someone who, like, I don't want to say like they're simple with their appearance. I don't think that as well. I think this person is very trendy, but I think not, let's say trendy. Like, they may look that way, but they don't necessarily really care about, like, I guess what I'm saying is, like, this person may be a bit more timeless because they don't necessarily care too much about like trends, but they still look cool. That's the thing. So it's like they may be a bit more like simple. I wanted to say plain Jane, but I don't think so. I just feel like they're unique. But I feel like this is someone who doesn't really, it's not like they don't care about looking good, but it's like they like beauty and aesthetics isn't like the number one thing on the list for them. Okay, especially not as it relates to Pisces and Aries. Okay, y'all people. All right. But yeah, I'm just kind of picking up on, I think what I'm trying to say is more of a timeless style, but they still look cool though. They still look cool, but they don't necessarily care about trends and, just stupid things that people care about in society, like as far as distractions. I just think like this is the person who actually knows what's going on in the world. Like, they have a really good sense of awareness. Like, they don't just only think about themselves. I keep getting that they care about the community. And this is someone who just, you know, all they care about is spreading love. Okay. And I don't mean like as far as like having like hey, 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 it definitely could be. Okay, it definitely could be. Like, this could definitely be that person that is okay with polyamory or is okay with open relationships. Like, they could definitely be that way. Okay. Um, and I'm also kind of picking up on like hippie culture as well. But I definitely feel like this is someone who smokes. All right. I think that this is someone who definitely smokes. They smoke weed, and it is what it is. Like, either you're going to accept it or not. Okay. Either you can accept it or not, but they do. Um, what I just heard was there's a line in Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe by Kendrick Lamar when he said, even a small lighter can burn a bridge. Even a small lighter can burn a bridge. So it's like, this is definitely that type of person that may not be like so forceful or so intimidating or like similar to the other signs, like really domineering and controlling with their energy, but they're still powerful. And this could also be someone who like could be a bit like smaller in stature or a bit leaner, or even in height. Okay, even in height, they may not be as tall. All right, I don't know how you feel about that, Virgo. Okay, but you may just be short too, so it's okay with you. But it's like, this is definitely someone who could very very much be like small in stature, but they're still powerful. And I'm not picking up on like a Napoleon complex. Like, that's not what I'm seeing here. But I just feel like this person is powerful, and they could be a bit underestimated because of their size. Okay, they could be, but I feel like this person has a very like strong and powerful voice, and the things that they know, like their intelligence and just their knowledge base is very vast and expansive. All right, so this is definitely someone who's powerful, but they don't have to show that through their stature or their physicality. Okay, I'm not sure about what y'all talk about in the chat, but I'm just gonna stick to the reading. Gonna stick to the reading. Like, Okay, so this person loves the fact that you are a hustler. Okay, that's something that they're gonna find very attractive about you. Is like you are definitely someone who has your eyes on the prize. I don't feel like this is that type of person that's gonna disparage you because you're trying to live a good life. Okay, but I do feel like this is someone who concerns themselves with a lot of like issues that are going on globally. I can say that. So, this is someone who's going to think a lot about like world hunger and global poverty. Like this is that person who's going to be thinking about it and trying to come up with solutions, but they're not going to disparage you for wanting to make money and for you wanting to live a good life. Like if anything, they're going to support you because they feel like that's what you should be doing. Okay, I'm kind of picking up like on a humanitarian vibe for from this person, or like a each one teach one type of vibe. So it's like this is someone who's going to admire you and your ability to hustle, your ability to get to the bag, because they're just sensing that it's like you actually want to impact not only yourself but you're impacting the community. But this person understand that in order for the community to be impacted, it starts with the self. So they're not going to be mad at you for actually deciding to want to live a better life and just wanting to have better experiences in your life and just wanting to be financially secure. But yeah, this person is going to love the fact that it seems like you're going to be using your money to also do positive things for the community and for your family. So they love that about you as well. And they love that you're not a mean person. Like this isn't someone who I feel like is trying to like use you because of what you have. I just think that this is someone who really admires your ambition and your ability to get up every day and to commit yourself to what you want or to the life that you want to experience. Yeah, and this person is also gonna love the fact that you're a very like healed person. Like they feel like you tend to take things in stride. They're gonna feel like you don't really have a chip on your shoulder, and they love that about you. So yeah, they're gonna really get into the fact that you're ambitious. They're gonna get into the fact that you just don't want to cause any problems. Like you're a very peaceful person. You like to be diplomatic, and you're also a mediator. I just feel like you like to do positive things with your money as it relates to other people, like giving back. It's like you do that. So this person is definitely going to be admiring you because of that. It's like you're impacting the world in your own way. Okay. Yeah. And they love the fact that you're so skilled, like when it comes to making money. So you may have like, um, just a good sense of like business sense. You could have a good business sense, is what I'm trying to say. And you could also just be very like financially literate as well. So yeah, this person loves that. Like, I feel like your favorite subject in school was probably math because it's just like the way that you stacking your bread right now and just how ambitious you are, like, and how you're hustling. Like, this person absolutely loves that about you. But yeah, let's see, what do they want with you? Let's get it. You gonna say womanizer? Who is a womanizer? What's going on? Jamie. Thank you so much, Jamie. I appreciate your compliment. Oh, Priyanshi, you want like health readings? Yeah, I try to stay away from health readings because I just feel like if anything, you should just go try to see a doctor. I like to see naturopathic doctors, but I love my primary care doctor. But yeah, I would say like the best thing for you to go do is to seek advice from a doctor. I don't really like to do too many health readings. I don't really like to do too many health readings. Like, give me one second. Yeah, I do think that this person could see themselves having something very serious with you. Yeah, this person could potentially want marriage with you. They could potentially want marriage. They just feel like you and them would actually work well together. And they actually feel like, you're important enough for them to actually want to make space in their life for you. Like, They just feel like that. They feel like you're important. They feel like you are like a essential person to have, you know, for it's just like you're an essential person to have. Like to have somebody like you, um it's important. Like it's important. Like this person admires your intuition. They really do. And they just feel like you intuitively always know what has to be done, or they also feel like your intuition is like what's helping you to like acquire more in life. um I feel like this person wants someone that is like really truly going to understand them. And I also feel like sometimes this person tends to like take the weight of the world on their back. So you know, they feel like you would be like a good what do I want to say, like emotional support system for them as well. I feel like this is someone who's like the leader. They have to be some type of leader. Like they have to be some type of humanitarian. I feel like they have to own some type of nonprofit because it just seems like they're always focused on helping and being there for somebody else. And sometimes they have issues with being able to like support themselves. So I feel like they look at you as someone who's like a good emotional support system. I don't know how some of y'all feel about that. I'm not saying that you have to be this person's therapist, but if they wanted a partner around, then they would want a supportive partner that's there for them, you know, because they have a lot of work to do. I feel like this person that is coming towards you, like they actually have to impact thousands or millions of people. Like that's just what their purpose is. So whenever there's somebody like this that, you know, has, you know, just a really big purpose and, you know, and destiny and calling over their life, is like they really do need good people around them. So I just feel like they look at you as like an anchor, or like someone like that is actually stable, like someone that they can actually trust. Um but yeah, I think that they see you as important and essential enough to their life to actually want to, like I said, accommodate you and to create space and to focus on your needs. I see that here as well. um yeah, I also feel like this person, like I said earlier, they could definitely be someone who you know, is okay with polyamory, is okay with open relationships, but for you, I feel like it's really, what I heard is like it's no competition. Like for you, it's like they would like choose you 100%, like hands down. Like they really would, because it's kind of like you're everything in one. Okay, you're everything. So there's like an aspect of duality here within you as well. And I just feel like you're interesting enough to where it's like this person doesn't necessarily feel like they need to go deal with other people. They feel like they can get everything from you. Yeah, it's a potential for marriage. It's a potential for marriage. It's a potential for a healthy and a happy relationship, one that is actually, like I said, emotionally secure and stable, and also financially secure here as well. I feel like this person likes how your mind works. You know, so I feel like this person is also going to have an intellectual connection with you as well. I feel like they're going to be turned on by your intellect, by your ideas. And I also feel like you're going to bring in like fresh and new ideas as well. So I think this person might want to like incorporate you into like what they're doing, like whatever their purpose is, they're going to incorporate you into that. And I also feel like you coming into this person's life is going to really help them like create a new vision for their life or for their future. You know, maybe even something that they didn't even foresee. So it seems like you, like I said, you're an essential person. And I feel like you're a pivotal person, especially as it relates to this person. Um, so yeah, this person also is gonna feel like y'all have um like a spiritual connection here as well. They're definitely gonna feel that. But yeah, it's kind of like this person has been a bit like withdrawn as it relates to like love and relationships. I feel like they just haven't really found what it is that they wanted. But I think that them connecting with you is going to kind of like help them to feel like excited about love again. Okay. I feel like they may not have even really been dating for a certain period of time. Like they've really just kind of been single. They've been withdrawn um, from like love, relationships, and connections. But I can definitely see here that you and this person could potentially get married and have a serious like relationship. You really could. All right, Virgo, let's go ahead and move on. Let's get it set. I get money. Money I got. You said, do you know how much kids Bob Marley has with different women over 40? I don't know. Wait, you said he got 40 kids with different women? Well, damn. Is that what you're trying to tell me? Let's get it. Where did that come from? It probably came from my window. Oh boy. Sorry, y'all. This random ass fly really just popped up out of nowhere. Monitoring spirit. Yeah, that's crazy as hell. Like 40 kids. Yeah, it's like when I tell y'all I do not like flies for anything. Like I really don't. I do not like flies. Like I just don't. Like flies are so disgusting to me. Like they just really are. All right, let's go ahead and move on to Capricorn. All right, Capricorn, last but not least, your timestamp is 3/11. 3/11. Yeah. Huh. All right, Capricorn, let's get started. You said, do you know how many kids Bob Marley has? 40 kids. Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. Okay. So Capricorn, who is coming towards you? This is definitely that type of person who's trying to live life without any regrets. Okay. They're trying to live life without any regrets. Like they want to experience what they want to experience. They don't want to hold back. Like this is definitely someone who wants to live life unapologetically. This is definitely someone who is very much alive and living. Like they are present. Okay. They are present. This isn't someone who is just allowing society to program them, or someone who is like gonna live in the matrix and just be in this ignorance is bliss type of attitude and have those types of sentiments. It's like this is definitely that person who is, for lack of better terms, is like they're gonna go in. Okay, they're gonna go in. They're gonna go for broke. Whenever I say go for broke, is like this is someone who is they're going in and they're not leaving any crumbs. Like this is just that type of person. Like they want to experience everything. Like they don't want to hold themselves back. They're not trying to do that. And this is also someone who understands that they may have like flaws and insecurities, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they have to like shape their whole identity around it. Like this is that person that would just go with it. Cause that's literally what I heard. Just go with it. Like this is that person. So even if they don't deem themselves as being attractive or conventionally attractive, it's like that's not something that they care about. They're just going to do as best as they can with what they have. Like this is that type of person. Okay. So I feel like this is the energy of someone who doesn't really care about like comparing themselves to other people. They just care about like being themselves and continuing to strengthen, things that challenge them, or strengthen things that could be deemed as flaws or insecurities. Like, this is not that person that's going to sit there and be self-deprecating. This is that person that's going to accept all aspects of them. And if it's something that they don't like about themselves, they're just going to change it. Like, change it in a healthy way, but they're not going to disparage themselves because of that. So I like that. I like that type of energy. Yeah, this is definitely that type of person who I feel like they could be. I feel like it's kind of hard to like pin this person down, because the word that came to mind was like flighty, flighty. So I think this person could potentially be like a air sign. I'm gonna say that, like an air sign, where it's kind of like, I don't know. I'm kind of picking up on Gemini. I'm picking up on Gemini energy, where things are a bit airy, all over the place, could be a bit disorganized, like could be a bit distracting. That's just kind of what I'm seeing here. But yeah, this is definitely someone who could even potentially be a loner as well. They could love to wear the colors black or the colors red. This person could also love roses, which I think is nice. I think that's cute. Um, yeah. And I feel like this is also someone who like it's like they understand, what is it that I'm trying to say? It's like they understand that like life isn't fair, okay? So this isn't one of those like bypassing type of people where they're just gonna be like, oh, life is great. It's like, this is that person that would tell you like, look, life is unfair, and I know that. Life is unfair. I went through a lot of shit, like, and I know that things don't always work out positively in my favor, but it is what it is. Like, this is that type of individual as well. Like, and they're also not the type of person to be obsessed. So if you want someone that like oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna read your comment. Let's get it. But let me keep going, because I want to participate in the chat so bad. But yeah, like, this is definitely that type of person who is not going to be obsessed. So if you want someone that's just going to be obsessed and just fawning and falling in love, similar to, was it Taurus? I don't think that person is going to do that. Okay, I don't think this person is going to do that. Like, if anything, it's like they'll tell you like, look, I'm just trying to exercise healthy boundaries. So this is someone who isn't really trying to get lost in love or lost in relationships. So that's what's going on with this individual. But yeah, another word that I'm picking up here is like demure. Like, that's another word, like demure. I know that was like a trendy social media word, but I'm just kind of picking that up here. But yeah, this person could also like do really interesting like makeup, or have a lot of different interesting looks. All right, so that's something that you need to prepare for. If this is a woman, if this is a male, it's like he's gonna wear black the majority of the time. Okay, he may wear all black, and he may also have a very interesting hairstyle, like something that's a bit more like vintage, but not like necessarily something that's trendy. All right, so I don't know how you feel about that, but yeah, for some reason the word like demure came to mind. I don't know what that's about. Demure. Let's see what we have here. What would they find to be the most attractive quality about you? I feel like this person is going to love how things just seem to always work out positively in your favor. Like, this person loves that you are blessed and that you are favored. And it's kind of just like you're always experiencing miracles, and it's just you're blessed. Okay, I wanted to say you're lucky, but I just feel like you are someone that's blessed. All right. It seems like things are always working out for you. Like this person just doesn't think or won't think that you ever experience any like, down cycles where it's like you're kind of at a loss, or, your financial situation messed up, or you're not really receiving opportunities. It's like things are always moving positively in your favor all the time. And this person loves that. And they also feel like, you coming into their life is going to definitely affect it in a very positive way as well. So it seems like this person would be benefiting off a lot of your favor and your energy. So you must have like a lot of good karma in this lifetime that you're reaping the benefits and rewards from, because it's like things are working out for you. Yeah, people. I was about to say people. I was about to take it to people, but yeah, it's like you could definitely be, like favored amongst people, like amongst a lot of people, and not even just this person. So you could also be very popular, and this person loves that about you. And it's just funny because it's like this person is not like typically they're not like a popular person. You know what I'm saying? It's not like they're overlooked. It's not like they're not likable. They're just not. They stay out the way. Okay. So I feel like this might be like an opposites attract type of relationship, where it's like you may be more in the public eye, or like I said, you may be more well known in your, in the communities that you're in, whether it's online or even like locally. You could be very well known, while this person is kind of like the opposite. Like not too many people know them. They may have a little mysterious or dark type of vibe, but I'm not saying like dark like as in evil and demonic. It's just like they're not as flashy as you, or they don't put themselves out there, or they may not necessarily be in the spotlight like you are. But yeah, this person loves the fact that it's like anything you want, you have the ability to finesse it positively in your favor. So I just think that a lot of people like you, so they typically tend to bless you with a lot of things, like material things, and also opportunities to help you better your situation or to better your lifestyle. So that's what I see here. But yeah, like this person, they're not they're not necessarily gonna sit and fawn over you, but I think it's interesting to them how other people do it, like how other people fawn over you. I feel like it's interesting to them. This is not someone I feel like that's gonna like, try to make you feel bad about it. I just feel like they're looking at you and studying you, and they're just like, yo, how's this person doing this? Like, how are they just, always succeeding? How is everything always just falling into their lap? Like, what is that about? So I just feel like this person just loves the fact that like things happen easily for you, and there really isn't too much like struggle or resistance that you have to deal with to get your way, or to settle things positively in your favor, like I stated. Hmm. But yeah, uh let's see what else. Yeah, I just think like this person is interested. Like they're interested in you. Like I don't think they really met anybody like you. I don't really think so. But if you're definitely a self-absorbed person, like if you're self-centered and self-absorbed, like I'm gonna just pop your bubble and let you know that like this person is not going to be obsessed over you. Okay? They're not. Like other people could be obsessed over you, but they're not going to be. But I'm not saying that, oh, they're not gonna like you. I'm just saying that they're not going to be obsessive. That's it. Yeah, I'm just trying to be like really realistic as I'm talking about this. Like that's what I'm just trying to be. Yeah, it's definitely seeming like one of those opposites attract type of things going on here. Let me get some clarification. Yeah, this person that's coming towards you, I just feel like they have experienced like more so of the opposite of what you've experienced. But I want to see. Okay. Yeah. So this isn't someone who's going to use you. I just feel like it's interesting to them how things work out for you. But I also feel like you being in this person's life is definitely going to encourage them to maybe in some ways like move on from this type of attitude that they have, because I definitely feel like this is someone who tends to like shy away. Because when I said dark, I didn't mean like dark like evil, but I just feel like this is someone who is like out of the way. All right. And I just feel like they don't really get as much attention as you. But I feel like, with them meeting you, is gonna kind of like encourage this person to like leave behind that. Because I feel like this is someone who tends to play the back. They tend to put themselves in the background. Um, they have this like larger than life like persona for real that's just like inside of them. But I feel like they haven't yet pursued that with the same amount of like excitement and fervor that you have. So I definitely feel like you'll be encouraging this person to like want to put themselves out there um a bit more. It's something showing up here as far as like this person not thinking that they're attractive. I feel like something you're going to do is like kind of gas them up and boost them up and let them know that like, not saying like it's not about that, but it's like you're going to tell this person like you're not as unattractive as you think you are. Like it's going to be something like that, okay? Like you may even encourage this person to like try to do something different. um yeah, because I just pick up that like their look is a bit interesting, but it could be like outdated. But yeah, anyway, this person has definitely dealt with a lot of their own personal bad luck in life, and I'm trying to figure out if it's by their own doing or if it's just the hand that they were dealt. Okay. I think that this person hasn't really listened to their intuition as much. So they may not have like a good idea of like when to do something. As far as like if they're compelled, they may have some issues with like knowing what to do and when to do it. They may like second guess themselves or question themselves. But I feel like you coming into this person's life is gonna like really like push them to take more risks and to leave their comfort zone. So this could also be someone who is like, just really introverted and a loner. But I really feel like when they meet you, they're gonna like something within them is gonna like push them to want to, be just like you, or to experience, favor amongst like more people like you. But yeah, I think this person could see themselves having a relationship with you. They could see themselves like having something a bit more like serious. Yeah. They can. Okay. They definitely can. They could see themselves, potentially being married to you. Um, yeah, it's just that I feel like if this is what you want with this person, it's gonna take some time. Okay, like it's gonna take some time. It's not something that's gonna happen instantly. But if you're okay with like allowing things to develop naturally over time, then yes. And also if you're okay with like actually getting to know someone that is different from who you are. Because I'm just picking up on like a opposites attract type of energy. Yeah. Yeah, this person really admires your attractiveness and your confidence. So I definitely feel like there's some type of lessons that this person needs to learn from you as far as it relates to like being secure with who you are. Yeah, like what I just heard was that song by Snow Allegra. I've been waiting my whole life for someone just like you. I feel like you're supposed to bring this person really and truly out of their shell. Because everything that I said before about who they are, it just makes me now look at this person as like it's an idealization. Okay, it's an idealization. It's like they may feel like they want to live life and they want to like have like, because what I just heard is larger than life. It's like they may feel like there's more to experience in life, but it seems like you're the perfect person to experience that with. Like you would bring this person out of their shell. Like this person would evolve and change. And it's not like they're going to be, molding themselves into the type of person that you want them to be. I feel like you would be happy with this person exactly as they are because opposites attract. Like I feel like they're a bit intriguing as well to you. Yeah. Yeah, like this is definitely an opposites attract situation. So y'all could potentially be in a relationship, okay? In a long-term relationship, an actual marriage. Like you could actually move in with this person is what it seems like. So I'm not mad at that. But yeah, I definitely do feel like they've been waiting their whole life for somebody like you. I can definitely tell you that. And I feel like you would bring them a lot of happiness just because of how different that you are from them. Yeah, I just feel like this person has more energy that they want to like exude, but they could have been like repressing themselves. So even though they want to live life like with no regrets, it's like I don't know if this person has actually found the pathway to being able to do that. So I feel like that's something that you're going to teach this person. Yeah. Yeah, like this person is actually going to be very happy with you being around in their life. They really are. They really are like, yo, I feel like I need to go ahead and pack it up right there. Like I feel like I need to go ahead and pack it up because I'm starting to get tired. But yeah, as far as Capricorn, if you want something serious with this person and you're ambitious enough to like see this through, even though it's gonna take time, then yeah, this could definitely result in something very positive. Um, but of course, as with all relationships, it's like you're gonna have to work out the work out the differences because there's a really huge difference here, especially in energy. Like there's a huge difference. Like you seem to be very extroverted. This person is the opposite, but they want to live a fulfilled life. They want to experience everything that has to be experienced in life. So I feel like you're gonna help this person learn like how to not hold themselves back, how to not like repress or limit that like life force and energy that is within them. So they could have some issues with their solar plexus chakra. Yeah, they could have some issues with their solar plexus. And it's like you just coming around and being in this person's life is going to help them feel secure enough to like just really naturally show the world like who they actually really are, or to exude that confident energy just like you do. All right, Capricorn, that's it for me. And that's it for tonight, y'all. What time is it? Because I'm ready to go lay down. But yes, I definitely hope that you all, I hope that you all enjoyed this reading. It seems like Let's Get It, you was talking about Rastas and just what their beliefs are. It seems like that's what you were talking about in the chat. And I get it. Oh, and you're Jamaican too. That's what's up. That's what's up. Let's get it. Let's get it. I want you to send me a platter. Okay? I want you to send me a platter. I like jerk barbecue chicken. All right? And you could give me a side of rice and peas. I do not want cabbage. Okay? I do not like to eat cabbage. I'm sorry. I'm a texture person and I don't want it. Like, so you could give me fried plantains and I'd be okay with it. You're welcome, Katara. You're welcome. I definitely been reading for a long time, and like I said, I'm ready to go lay down somewhere and get ready for the reading for tomorrow, which is it over? Boy, oh boy, we'll see. But Capricorn, that's it. I hope you all enjoyed this reading. I hope it all made sense to you. Like readings like this are kind of like up in the air for me because it's like really predictions about who's coming in, and I like to read for like what the current energy is like right now. Like that's the type of reader I am. But hey, we won't see. All right. But until then, y'all have a good night. Be blessed, get some rest, and I will see y'all tomorrow at the same time. All right. So have a good night. And of course, if you need to contact me, then you can always send me an email, or you can comment on any of the community posts, or you can even comment in the comment section of this video if you need to reach out. But until then, I will see y'all. Cha-cha, you already know what I'm about to do. Okay? You already know what I'm about to do. I'm about to unwind. And call it a night. All right. So see y'all soon. And take it easy. Don't allow these people to stress y'all out.